something that I wasn't supposed to. Okay, so back in the medieval times, we had English longbowmen that would defend their lands, and the French would capture these longbowmen and they would cut off their middle fingers, and then they would return them back to England later on after torturing them or whatever. And they would go around flaunting their middle finger. They'd flip the bird at these people. And the reason for that is they're mocking the English, like, haha, you can't actually use your precious longbows anymore because they take 4 fingers to draw back. And so now you can't hit us at 200 yards anymore. Because the whole point of a longbow is it's like 150 pounds, you draw it back for a second, and then you loose. There's no aiming. You point. And then you loose a volley. The whole army does. That's how longbows work.
Anybody who's played Age of Empires will tell you that longbowmen are very effective when you have a lot of them.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So I once it was a Ren Fair thing. There's this guy who had a reproduction longbow, and he was talking about all of the requirements that you had to meet to be like a longbow archer for the king. Back in the day, he's like, this is my hobby. I do this all of the time, and I can tell you, I cannot meet those requirements. Like, you have to be able to hit stuff from forever. They had to be super accurate.
Thank you, Mom.
That are not really designed to be that accurate. And, like, all kinds of crazy stuff. And, like, apparently part of the reason why the French hated them so much is, one, they were highly effective, but two, they didn't like the concept that a peasant could kill a knight.
Yeah.
And like knights are expensive. They take a lot of training. They need a lot of equipment. And like one farmer with the right bow and training can put a dowel through their chest, and then they're just done. Like through the plate armor.
Doesn't matter what armor it is. It just goes through.
Right.
And even if it's not a fatal hit, they die of infection days later. So it's a guaranteed kill almost every single time.
Yep.
Have you seen Robin Hood, Dan?
Yeah. Both the animated and the live action.
I like the Russell Crowe one.
Yeah?
I like the one in tights.
Yes.
The men in tights.
Hey, what do you think of the
old school original Disney one?
Yeah, it's just
Ooh, the tower.
I can demonstrate with a contrasting D20. So now you can see. I told Liz. Now you can see when you should be scared.
Fistfuls of dice go through there. Yeah,
it's like
he's gonna throw them in like spices.
I don't think I have enough dice for this roll.
The series is for teenagers, but this discussion made me think of a series I liked when I was growing up called The Ranger's Apprentice.
I've never heard of that one.
It's a pretty good series. Like I said, it's for teenagers, so I grew up on it, but the main concept is, obviously, it's apprentice to a ranger, and the ranger is basically the king's personal bowman. And they use longbows. And they always have a trained horse and a trained dog, and it's basically the rangers in D&D. Without the magic.
You know, this reminds me that I should get the sound effects going. Right. There we go. Alright, tonight's Soundtail number is 22579. Just jump right into it. Enjoyed the conversation, though. Welcome back to another session of Dan's Tomb of Annihilation. This time we start in the Fane of Thrond. Fane of Thrond is the area that you have unknowingly sort of been seeking the last 2 sessions, kind of. This may be a bit incorrect, but now you know that you should be in here. One reason or another. Last session, I'll give the quick recap here. If anyone wants to add anything, you can. You had a full night's rest. You got your long rest, which was good because Zorn definitely needed his point of exhaustion taken away. The next day, you were searching around. You ended up finding 9 greater healing potions hidden away in the rich person's house above that cellar that you had camped out in overnight. Zoran ended up finding enough materials and was able to cast the spell. I think it's called Legend Lore. Is that right? Yeah. You discovered the name of the necromancer, who is named Thrond. And you didn't know this, but I added this detail. He had been released by Petal, Guy, and Elvira from his everlasting burial place in Chult. He took over the Fane of the Night Serpent, and he has upset the delicate balance of power here.
Good thing we have no idea who those people are.
Can you imagine, like, being their parent, knowing who they are? Embarrassing.
Silbur sent a message to Eustace and basically told you, I'll give you one more chance if you shape up. If not, all bets are off. And once we get into the tomb, definitely all bets are off. And he also confirmed for you that Acerarak is the Archlich that is the main necromancer, I suppose you could say, that needs to be defeated. You've known for a while now that the death curse has been in existence. That much is obvious, but you've been unfortunately unaware of how much is playing into the death curse. Like, who's behind it? What does it come from? Why is this important at all? Well, the death curse threatens all of Faerun. That's why it's so important. That's who it all affects. Who does it affect in particular? It affects anybody who's undead. They slowly wither away until they no longer exist. Those who have died cannot be revived, and nor can undead be made. So this is troubling, because there's lots of people that you all know who are undead, and you want to stick around. But the death curse is fine. You found out after going into the Forsaken Tree and talking to the main priest after cleansing the Forsaken Tree and cleansing the heart of the wild, that there was a soulmonger behind all of this. The soulmonger is this creation made by a great lich. The soulmonger ends up absorbing undeath, sort of swallowing it, eating it in order to ingest its power, and then manifest that power in a different way. But you didn't until recently know who it was who made the soulmonger. The soulmonger's creator is named Acerarak. And now, I would be happy, I didn't do this last time, be happy to have any sort of hard history checks from people to see if they know who Acerarak is. Because he is a name out there. It's not completely foreign to you.
Who's gonna?
Anyone want to take me up on
I
that?
completely forgot to open my character, so let me see.
Yeah,
what
what kind of
history is.
check would
I
that
don't
be?
think it's great.
History.
It's hard history.
Yeah,
I'll
not
do
really
you
my
want
strong
me or
suit.
Jacoby rolling that check.
I have a.
Which one is that?
One.
Is that 2?
Oh, Jake, I don't think you want to roll that one. You're not very good at history, bud.
Oh no, I'm not. No, never mind.
History's not your strong suit.
I'll let Valmira do it.
One.
Shooting things in the face, definitely your strong suit. History, not so much.
That's it.
Did you roll
Guys
it?
done?
No, I was seeing if anyone had better than me.
Oh. Are you?
But no, all right.
Did none of you have a
Yeah.
good history check?
Nope.
I
I've
have
got
an amazing history check, but I'm not with you guys.
Valmira's
I'm yelling down the hall. You guys done yet?
Oh.
It's not either. Oh my god, because it's only a 4 or 3. No, a 4. You want 4.
Chris, go ahead and do it. This is just something I didn't get a chance to fit in last session. So it doesn't really matter so much whether or not you're close to them, unless you want to be.
Oh, okay.
Also,
would you-
Combat's ended, so you could definitely move up to them if you want.
No. my character doesn't know the combat has ended.
I think I'm
Okay.
sure we told you.
You don't.
Oh, nat 20.
On the history?
Combat
Dang.
history.
Okay. Sararak is an extremely powerful archlich that's been around for thousands of years, and he's been known to actually slay a god or two.
This is very important information actually for me.
Yeah, he's actually a plane. He likes to, excuse me, jump between planes. This is, now that you are aware that a Sararak is behind this, it makes perfect sense. Oh yeah, this would be exactly the kind of thing a great archlich would do, especially given his history. I mean, he's been thwarted a couple times, and so he has quite the vendetta against anyone living. He wishes to see himself crowned as god.
Wait, to not become a god, but crowned as the god?
Well, I'd say I kind of just worded it weird. Same thing. He wants to become god.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Yeah. And with that, let's pick up where we were. Valmira ended up grappling a guy, and the rest of you tied him up. So he's on the ground, completely conscious. What would you like to do? Floor is yours.
Guys done yet?
Negotiate.
No, stay back a little bit. No, joking.
Okay.
Yeah, we're done.
Okay. I'm gonna end that bonfire.
Okay, I will delete it.
Try talking with him. Does he speak common? Can we communicate with him?
Does anyone have a language spell? I don't.
I don't think this is gonna be a language thing. He looks a little bit dead.
How can
about
he be a
speak
little
with
bit
undead?
He's not
It's
dead.
totally dead.
We know he's not undead because the way
Yeah.
we did this was casting turn undead and he didn't go at all.
Let me go.
See, he can talk to us. That's why.
Nice.
Darn.
That's right.
You will regret this.
And
Why?
Okay, this
would
sounds
not
like a
tell you.
raspy voice, Misa!
No, it's
Hey,
kind of
Gardner.
my Gollum voice is kind of coming in, but I'll do that some other time
Why?
for you.
Why would we regret this? How am I gonna regret it?
He does not respond to your question.
How do you... Bye-bye.
I'm also going to cast Zone of Truth.
Okay. Let's see. He has to do a check. Was it wisdom?
I believe so. Sorry, where'd it go? Oh god.
Zorn, I think this might be a perfect chance to use, the spell Curse.
6.
Nope, never mind, Dan. I don't do anything because I
Okay.
I would not have taken that
but he's dead.
spell away.
No, he's not dead.
No, I didn't. Okay, you said 6. My bad, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay.
6 was his save.
Okay,
Did you
he
want to do
beats
it
it.
after all? Okay. He beats it?
No, he loses. No, he loses.
Oh.
Sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. It was a long day at work.
That's okay, Liz.
I'm gonna go get some coffee. Okay. No, he does not at all. He fails miserably.
So he has
He
to
should've
tell
hit
the
a
truth.
15.
Gotcha. Okay.
Right. He can be vague.
Yeah.
He can give political answers, but like
Let the interrogation begin.
he cannot knowingly tell a lie for 10 minutes.
What we were concerned about was whether or not he's like being mind controlled in any way. Like they have those glowing yellow eyes. Like is it an effect of it a spell or like
Well, do
He
you
looks
have
straight
any
of your
at
own
you.
volition?
And his eyes are still glowing.
Who do you, and I don't want to be intimidating or anything, it's just straight asking, who do you serve?
Serve Thronda.
Who does Thronda serve? Everybody's gotta serve somebody, right?
Thron serves no one.
Well, then you're lucky. Then you're right underneath the top, huh?
We
Trying to build a little rapport. Don't want to upset him.
To predicate my next question, we spent time with not UNT with like lizard folk, right?
Yes.
In the swamps. Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of based on our interactions, can I make a check, like an insight check, to see if he's like cognizant, or if he's like, do I think he's under a spell of any type of?
Ooh, great idea. Go for it.
Oh my god! Thank God I'm a halfling.
What that
Eh,
one?
More like it. 25.
That's a little better.
Yeah. He's definitely under a spell.
That'd be 9.
He is absolutely under a spell. Trying to determine if you'd be able to figure out what it was. What schools do you normally specialize in, Zorn?
I'm a cleric. Healing?
So, restoration.
I do a
mostly,
lot
right?
of. Hold on. Yeah, I do a little bit of charm because a lot of what I do is like de-escalate things, you know?
Okay. He is charmed.
I don't have the ability to find out what it is, but I do have dispel magic. Do we
Don't
want
waste
to?
that.
Don't
I
waste
do
that.
as
Okay.
well, so
I
maybe
don't know
could
though,
do
because
so.
we might get better answers, unless he might lose all his memories if we dispel him, like from the, whatever's going on in there. But, like,
Valmira. Zoran has a spell too. He has more spell slots.
Yeah, so that's an attempt. Let me read up on it and see if that's what we want to do first.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to dispel this.
He starts muttering something
Alright, how long have
under
we
his
been
breath.
doing this at this point? Because we got 10 minutes. How long have we been at this?
Somebody shut him up. He might be casting.
Wait, is he speaking
Dylan
Silence.
punches him in the face.
No, hey, I have command casted. Oh, can I do that twice? No, I took command off because we got tied him.
Donnie laughs a little bit.
I'm gonna cast sleep.
That's a good one.
Ooh, does he have to save on that
Eh.
one?
What if we have to wake him up,
No,
though?
so the thing
We
is,
just
I'm
wasted
gonna
the spell.
intentionally do a low-level sleep spell because I assume that he doesn't have a lot of HP.
Hold on,
It's an
cool.
area of effect spell.
No,
There is
wait.
absolutely-
Sorry, can I try something? I'm trying to fit all this together.
Okay, good.
So if a spell that I casted at the very end of last time that made him stop long enough that we could tie him up was command, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, it only lasts 1 round. I'm sorry, Chris. I thought because it
Okay.
didn't have concentration, so I was like, I could do 2 at once. Sorry.
Drat.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast this very low. So the thing with sleep is it's an area of effect spell, but it goes to the person with the least amount of hit points first, and then it goes up. And I just roll a number, and if the person with the least amount of hit points falls under, like they have less hit points than that, then they sleep.
If you
And
are
then
doing
that's
what I
negated
think
for
you
the
are,
number,
wizard,
and it goes
I
to the next one.
think I will move aside.
Yeah, I mean, I had the same thought.
Well,
Yeah, I'm
no,
gonna back up.
it's low HP. Low HP.
That's okay.
So-
But
Yeah, I
yeah,
do have
anybody
84 hit points too. So.
anybody
May be
who's
the
concerned
case.
about that definitely can move out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I understand
Wait.
mechanically it's hit points, but like lore-wise, flavor-wise, it would make way more sense to move away. Like, why would you risk it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Never-
Okay.
Silver and I are gonna play rock paper scissors over here.
I know.
I'll stay near, just for support.
I know what I'm worried
I
about.
ended up rolling 26. So whoever has the lowest amount of HP, if they have less than 26, they fall asleep.
Not me.
Nope.
The
I'm
snake guy
awake.
doesn't fall asleep.
Nope.
Okay, I wasted
Okay,
spell
dude,
slot.
could we do? Okay,
Okay.
stop. What are we doing here with him?
Dude, you didn't beat
And-
him
and
up?
I'm gonna.
Sounded
I'm
like
just
Zach
gonna roll
had something to say.
intimidation. I'm just gonna get behind. Oh, sorry,
I
Zach.
did. I know we're all worried about these guys being mind controlled, but I want to turn to Valdi, our resident mind controlled or enslaved Yenti. Say, hey man.
Other mind controlled one.
Prior to the Yanti being Excuse you?
Guys, 100 keys.
Great. Zach's talking. Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry, I thought you sneezed or something. I did. I thought you had a massive sneeze attack. So I want to turn to Valmira. So prior to this guy taking over your people, what would your people have done had we met them without them being under control of this necromancer? Because I'm guessing nothing good.
We were to bring Dendar, the Night Serpent, back to the world of the living. Maybe back.
That doesn't sound ominous at all.
If, strike out the word back. To the world of the living is what I should have said.
and how were you going to do that? I'm going to guess it involves some sort of ritual sacrifice.
Many slaves would be killed.
That's what I thought.
Nailed it.
Yeah, that was my assumption. Nothing good happens in Cholt. So I'm not really let's get our information out of this guy, but I'm not concerned about helping these poor, mind-controlled people who are sacrificing other people to bring their god to the world, which is obviously also going to be a terrible thing. Yeah, okay, cool. By all means, get your information. I'm killing all of them.
Well, so, I mean, my take on this, and, I don't mean to directly disagree with you, because, yeah, that sounds really fucking awful. But what I'm thinking is, if they're not... a slave revolt would help us in this situation. You know?
Yeah. I mean...
That's all. I'm saying it's a means to an end. I'm not saying, let's make friendly with them. That's not at all what I'm trying to suggest.
We have to...
Thematically, we could do all the heavy lifting ourselves, or we could bend the situation to our advantage a little bit.
I like meat shields.
Yeah. I mean, kill him now, kill him later, get some help from him. It's all kind of the same to me at this point.
Yeah.
I just know we got to go quickly. I was told in no uncertain terms we are very much approaching the deadline on this thing. So whatever we got to do to get that puzzle box ASAP. That's what we need to do. That's the focus.
Yep.
If it is going to be more expedient to cause a slave revolt than to just kill everything all the way up to the puzzle box, then I'm down with that. But if it's going to be faster to butcher my way to the puzzle box, that's what I'm going for.
Okay, well... okay, well, let's do this then. I'll go ahead and cast Dispel Magic on the UNT and try and dispel this condition.
This guy's our guinea pig. If he is willing to revolt and we think this will work on others, then we might stage a slave revolt. And if he just goes feral, then we kill him. And we don't feel bad about killing any more from here on out.
Yeah, totes and goats.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to feel that regardless.
Yeah, we're not going to feel bad regardless. It just won't be a wasted opportunity. Because I love having meat shields are awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and we also tend to waste, or not waste, but we use, we don't have that many resources. We use our resources, so I don't see it being faster if we plug and chug all the way through and then we get to the end fight and we don't have any resources. That's all. I just wanted to see if this is an option. So, Dispel Magic. Kapapoopy.
Is that the actual incantation?
Yes.
It's canon.
No wonder why people don't use this spell often these days.
It's such a good spell. For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target. Oh, so any spell 3rd level or lower just ends. 4th level or higher on the target, make an ability check using my spellcasting ability. I roll?
Just so you know,
I'll leave that up to you to decide.
Cast it to 5th. Might be a good idea to cast it to 5th.
Already
Okay,
cast
so
it.
why is Isis... Oh, okay, never mind then.
I don't have another 5th slot, so I could do 4th. But that seems like I'll do it at 4th.
So 4th level?
Yeah. So if it's 4th level, it should just end. Otherwise, I gotta roll for it. But let me get my Sorry. At higher levels, automatically end the spell effect of the target at the spell's level is equal to or less than the level of the spell slot you use. Or I gotta do, so make an ability check using this. DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. So whatever spell is affecting him, 10 plus that spell's level is my DC? Chris, does that make sense to you? That doesn't seem like there's a benefit to using a higher one.
The benefit is that you don't have to make that roll. It's a guarantee.
If it's a fourth, but if it's not a fourth or lower, the DC is still the same, it seems like.
True.
I thought it would lower the DC as
Yeah.
well, but it doesn't.
No, it won't. It's just a matter of figuring out what level the spell is.
Okay,
So-
well, I will.
Yeah, have you?
Go ahead.
Yeah,
I cast
you
it at
decided
fourth.
what you're for. Okay. You hear a very subtle sound, and the eyes, which were yellow, kind of transition back to black, jet black, completely.
Okay.
I feel like I may have been able to make it with a third.
Never mind.
Hi,
They're-
are
they're-
you feeling better now? Was that helpful?
What happened to me?
We're concerned you are under some mind control, and we think the rest of your brothers, sisters, snake kind, might also be.
What? I do not believe you. What? You should be overrun!
Give out Voldy to talk.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, he looks at
Alright,
Voldy,
DM.
who still has the yellow eyes, by the way.
We should have gotten him some contacts.
Like
Yeah.
he's
What's up, Liz?
Just gonna reach over and put sunglasses on him. I roll my destiny points to have sunglasses so that I
Oh yeah, the sunglasses we
Beyond
forgot
me.
on the ship.
you can't
little
disobey Valmira.
He's a
Well,
little
you can,
hungover.
technically.
Yeah.
Turn over a destiny point.
And or maybe already dead, and we're just.
Sunglasses inside.
Weekend at Bernie's thing.
Yeah. Look how alive he is.
The
NPC to NPC.
the one you just dispelled the spell on, looks at Voldy, who basically doesn't react at all.
What is up with him?
He has joined our cause to help free his brothers, and we hope that you'll join it too.
Yeah.
Free me! And we will take them to Ras Nisi myself. Be rewarded.
Will we?
Excellent.
Slight problem with that.
We want.
We're pretty sure all of the other Yankee have been enslaved.
Don't
So,
share your opinion.
We're
Yeah.
probably gonna need your help to get them unenslaved.
Yep.
And even
Which
though
means
he
we're
has
gonna need
yellow
to
eyes, he's
gather
still
everybody
infested.
in one area so that my boy here can do that same spell again and release all of them. And then we'll probably need to join forces to kill this necromancer. at the
That's
same
probably going to be a weird aspect because I can only choose one creature at a time, so I can't exactly
Oh.
do
Not
that.
area
So
of
we gotta
effect.
figure out another option for
Oh,
that.
Go
I
one
thought
by
that was
one.
an AoE spell. Okay.
Never help you!
We're like under zone of truth, right?
I don't know if that would have been dispelled.
Yeah.
That's kind of. I was kind of curious
Has
about
it
that,
been
but
10 minutes?
no.
Okay, it's 10 minutes.
I mean, if,
But would
if
he have lost it with the other spell though?
Oh, shit.
That
Yeah.
see that's what we're probably
Okay, well,
concerned
I can
about.
I mean, I have a good number of spell slots. on
That's
my
a good
speed
question because that's an
class.
area of effect spell.
I would say maybe he has to remake the check because
I'll
you'd
go
be
with that.
affecting him, not the actual spell, right?
That's very
because like
reasonable.
if I walk
I-
into the zone, then
Right,
Deadpool's not
That's-
susceptible to it.
That's true.
Right, because I targeted him, not
Right.
that spell.
He fails again, so He's still under zone of truth.
Well, so I guess the point I was gonna make is like if he's not believing us, like I'm under zone of truth. Like I can't lie right now. So like I don't know if that helps persuade you or not.
No, did you pass the DC check though? 15 wisdom saving throw?
I can fail.
He's
like, I can
willingly
just choose
failing.
To fail it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
I don't know if that helps that situation or not.
Quick, Zoran, which of us is your favorite?
If you want to try to persuade him,
So, weirdly enough, it'd still be Gedlin.
Really? I would not have put money on that. I would have walked points to Davri.
There's a level of Gedlin's got a level of like spirituality, like connection. I think that's what's going on.
Gotta use the zone of truth when it comes up.
okay, for anyone who's under zone
No,
of
you and
truth,
Valmira are the long-
who's trying to persuade the UNT to not hate you and help you, you can persuade at advantage.
Ooh, can I intimidate at advantage?
Okay, I will step
Honestly,
in.
intimidate.
I will step into the zone of truth.
Probably not,
Willingly
Liz.
fail.
Okay, no, you're fine. The girl's gotta ask, right?
Go ahead, Zach. You're gonna willingly fail.
Willingly fail, which means I can't tell a lie, but I can be political and evasive and say, our biggest immediate priority is to stop this necromancer who's enslaved your people, and then stop an even bigger threat to the entire planet.
We don't care about. We're not gonna kill y'all. We don't care. Go live in Omu. This used to be a great city. Take it back.
Gedlin certainly does not say that.
Fine.
We would we are willing to help free your people from this if you help us defeat this necromancer. And I would like to make that's what I'm saying, and I would like to make that persuasion check at advantage.
Okay. Is he still bound?
Probably.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
19. Not a very good roll.
You beat his check. He is persuaded, but not happy about it. Basically, he's you can tell by his body language, even though he's a UNT and he's kind of in snake form right now. Not full snake form. He's shocked and dismayed that anyone could take over Ross Nisi's force, and also a little bit in disbelief that he didn't even realize it had happened, that he has been doing things mindlessly for a while now, not of his own control. He doesn't have any agency. He doesn't really see any way out of this. He would say some of the he would probably articulate some thoughts of like what choice do I have? It's either be killed or try to get what I had back and possibly get killed. After a couple minutes of kind of going back and forth, he agrees begrudgingly to help you, and he will show you the way.
Fantastic. Okay, I guess we're gonna unrestrain him now then.
Yeah, Gedlin's going to be keeping an incredibly close eye on him.
Yep.
When those bounds
How
get
about I
caught,
just
ready
like
to just
untie
elbow
his
blast him.
tail from his hands? I'll just let his little slithery tail drop.
We gotta give him the benefit of the doubt here. Yeah.
Yeah, he's under the zone of truth. Like, he can't really be lying right now, so.
Yeah, we gotta give him the
Good point.
the benefit of the doubt. Show of good faith, release him.
I'm gonna just telepathically assume that's up to my buddies. Let's just make sure there's always one person in front and one person behind him, so he doesn't just slip away.
I'm
Kind of keep
behind him.
middle-ish. Or just have him in the front.
Do not worry, small man. I will take care of this. I shall watch him for you.
Huh. Should you, huh? And I don't believe him at all. I'm like, no, I'll stay behind him. We can both stay with him. Like, I'm not saying you can't, but like, I'm gonna stay with him too, though.
Seeing as you distrust me so, he steps into the zone of truth and fails. Do you believe me now?
Oh.
I shall watch him for you.
I think. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, but watch him do what, though? Look, I'm not negotiating on this. I'm not talking with you. I'm talking to you.
Look, I have had enough of explaining myself. I shall do what I say, and you will see.
I will, because I'm staying with it.
While he's in there, I want to ask him, why are you willing to work with us?
Yeah.
Why are you working with us?
You're outnumbered.
I have my reasons.
You don't see,
I have told you before. It is easier to work cooperatively than otherwise. Do you not see the pragmatism, the practicality, the ease of working together? We have a common enemy.
But like, I'm expecting you to put a knife or realistically a spell in my back basically all of the time.
He turns and looks straight at you, Gedlin, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
Attack, I may kill him. 22.
Would Valmira know if he tried to do something?
No, he's not doing anything in particular. I just wanted to see how I was going to roleplay this. So Gedlin wouldn't be shaken by this, but he raises his voice and he shouts at you. In essence, he says, "You are the one who threatened to kill me, and I never did the same."
I mean, but you were gonna, though. Like, let's be real. We're for sure gonna.
And then he turns around and he continues the way he was going.
Alright, let's go then.
Someone with such
And I'm
high
gonna take the
charismatic
back of my
voice,
axe
Bedlin. You
and
sure know how
just,
to
like,
make enemies.
I'm gonna take like the top of my axe piece and just like push the TR on. Like, alright, he's in front, I'm in back. Let's go.
I'm helping you now.
Thank you.
Did you what?
Okay,
Take us to.
we're going to give him a name. We need to give him a name. Otherwise, I'm going to have a hard time referring to him. So,
Serpent.
Who is it?
Serpent.
Pippin?
As a halfling, I'm not super stoked about that name, but I'm okay with it.
Feels like cultural appropriation.
I was just about to say cultural appropriation. You took it from me.
Think about it this way, he probably only knows halfling names.
He appropriated it from you.
All right, he tells you that his name is Sizir.
I like it.
Yeah.
Alrighty, lead the way, Sizzle.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to make that visible to you.
Sizzle face.
There you go, Sizir. All right, Sizir walks up to this door and he warns you.
Azimas is on the other side. Do not make any false moves. He will leave you alone.
Well, that's good to know.
What is Azimas?
Yeah, who's that?
Azimas.
He is the keeper of... Hang on a second. I need a specific word and it's not coming to me.
He's the keeper of the East.
He is the storekeeper. Store not in the sense of like grocery store, but
Like a quartermaster.
stores. He is the master of their belongings
Storehouse.
in the specific, exactly in the
Quartermaster.
storeroom.
Their
Or the
account.
master.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the book calls him a custodian.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Sizir opens the door. And immediately, upon opening, you should be able to see a giant boa constrictor snake sitting in the middle of a room of crates, on top of the crates. And Cizir walks in, says something in the Yuan-Ti language, and then Ozzy Moss moves over slightly and relaxes. And Cizir starts to move.
Alright, I'm keeping my distance from big ol' snaky boy.
I'm still right behind Cizir, don't worry, I'm just getting my person in line.
Okay.
What did you say to... okay, how much longer do I have on Zone of Truth?
You probably have a minute left.
What did you say to him?
To Ozzy? Ozzy Moss?
No, to Cizir. Yeah, what did Cizir say to Ozzy Moss? Yeah.
Oh, it was in a different language. So it would be...
Yeah, I'm asking, what did you say?
She's asking Silver.
Translate for me. Translate yourself for me.
Oh, Cizir, yeah.
Oh.
Is he still in the zone, though? Does he have to be in the zone?
No, he's dying close.
I don't think he's in the zone anymore, is he?
No, it's not an area of attack. It's on something.
No, you choose a spot, and then there's a 15-foot radius from that spot.
Oh, my bad. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, we're way
sorry,
out
it was
of
an area of attack. Okay.
I see what you're
It seemed
going
like he
for.
told him something, and he kind of crept away. So I think whatever he said was good, because he's
You
kind
could
of
still
getting
try,
bad.
Liz. It just it wouldn't
You're right.
be
You're
guaranteed
right.
to
He
succeed.
crept away. Nah.
Okay.
Sorry, I got two spells mixed up.
That's fine.
Pesky spells.
Ozzy Moss looks Eustace in the eyes as Eustace gets close. And he speaks very much like a human, with just more emphasis on the S. I have not seen you here before. What are you doing here? What brings you to the Fane?
I had
The
no
snake
eyes, like...
is interested in talking to you. Looks at you curiously. Very, very different demeanor than Cizir. Like, even without really having to make a check, you can tell this giant snake thing he's genuinely curious. He's just asking why you are here.
I'm just gonna side eye Cizir.
Well, we bought into this, like, timeshare thing, and we came on a boat. And this does not look at all like the pictures they showed us in the tavern. Their drawings, night and day.
Did you get an email from a
I won't say
Nigerian
which
king or
one.
something? Or prince or something?
A Choltian prince, yes.
Oh,
A Choltian prince. Emailed me and said that he was going to bring me to his kingdom. Now that we're out of Zone of Truth.
Deception check, please.
Oh, crap, I
There's
did
no
say it. Okay.
Choltian princess though.
There are merchant princes in Yanzaru, but none of you have been there.
Just.
Except for
I lived there.
And
Eustace.
you
grew
said
up there.
deception. Would it be advantage or disadvantage if I was trying to be sarcastic?
Neither.
I'm just joking. I'll just roll. Oh, good thing I'm a halfling. 16?
What a strange story.
Luckily, we
This
found
is-
a tour guide, and I just kind of, not beat, but like heavy-handedly pat Eustace on the back. Thank goodness.
Ozzy Moss then
God,
turns
yeah,
his
you-
massive head, and his head moves like a good 10 or 15 feet across the room to look at Cizir, and peers questioningly into Cizir's eyes. You are the same as you used to be. How can this be? None of us are, except for me.
Wait, why are you still the same? Sorry, maybe I shouldn't have stepped on our new friend here, but that was,
He gently
I did a
raises his
thing.
head.
I did a thing that made him feel better.
He gently raises his head up above you and peers down. With a straight face, he says, "The necromancer does not care about me, does not need me. I have mainly stayed here because I have nowhere else to go."
Gedwin
That's
can step
awful.
up.
Don't you ever believe what that Necromicon, whatever it is, says. Everybody is useful. Even in a timeshare like this.
I'm gonna pat Valmira in the back and be like, Val, why don't you sit this one out?
No, he needs to know.
I was like, so we are, she's a little, it's fine. She's doing a job. We are here because we also have a grievance with this necromancer. And we are going to, we are willing to work with the people here to free them from this curse, this control, and defeat the necromancer who's causing it. Are you willing to aid us? And I would like to make a persuasion check.
Okay, go for it.
Ooh, that's almost a halfling 1. That'll be an 11.
I do not like how lonely my life has become since Rosnisi was slain.
Ooh.
I have not been needed. I do not desire to stay here under such conditions. I'd be willing to help if I can, but how would I even assist you? Please
Well, you're
explain to me.
now.
Make. I'm assuming you are sturdy and
You know your way around?
right. You know your way around. You look pretty tough. I wouldn't want to fight you.
We can ride on your back.
I'll make a deception check if you make me.
We can ride on your back there.
The little ones. The little ones of us.
You know, you look like you'd be good in a fight. You know, maybe help us take down this necromancer. Maybe you can restrain some of your corrupted brethren while we try to figure out how to get them help. So that, you know, because I mean, obviously they're under his control. They're going to try to fight us. We don't want that. I'll make a deception check for that too if you want.
Okay.
And we don't want that. And yeah,
Quick
So you
reminder.
don't
I was being deceitful when I said
It is
that
9:30
you are useful.
in the morning.
I was not being deceitful.
are we really gonna wait until daytime or till nighttime to do this? Because like we're so on the clock.
Yeah, no, we gotta keep going. We're already making friends. We're doing good in here. Let's just
Okay. You can help us take out some of the spirits that are gonna be hiding out here.
Yes.
We can use the help.
Avoid some stuff too. Like, hey, we don't have to fight that fight.
Get an uneasy feeling around those creatures. They do not belong here.
Well, me too, but like,
We can help clear out those creatures.
But we
Yeah,
have
we'll be
all
doing
those
that anyway.
spells and armor, so we can protect you too.
And we're looking to take out the one that leads those creatures. So by helping us, you will be getting rid of them.
Yes. Then I can finally leave this place of bad memories.
Us too. See, we're all in this together.
how did you come to be here? Like you don't strike me to be the same as the Yanti.
Oh, this is why I've always been the custodian. Never been much for fighting.
Though as he says that, he says, though, let me demonstrate. And he moves his coils over to the corner where there's some barrels. And he wraps his coils around the barrels and squeezes, and they just explode. They shoot a bunch of supplies all over the place.
Any supplies worth taking?
Yeah, I was gonna ask him if he's the storekeeper.
Right.
He asked how he could help.
Yeah,
Do you
that's
have
definitely a way.
anything in here that could help?
Yeah. I'm going to... let's see here. Okay. Do you want to take the time to look through the crates or ask him then?
I think we ask him. He would
explode
know.
all over the room.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
ask.
he-
The last thing I'd want
yeah.
to do is make him think we were stealing.
Yeah, I feel like he's probably done a pretty thorough inventory over all this time.
Yeah, he's not really wanting to hold on to anything, so he'd be willing to let you take whatever you want. I'm gonna go through. Actually, direct your eyes to the Roll20 chat. I will just paste what's in there. Let's see here. There you go.
Come on, Daddy needs a new car.
Because it would be a lot to talk about. Anything in there that you're interested in?
I take the containing rope. That's mine.
No, I think it's chest containing rope. I think it's rope.
Oh, never mind.
This is Roll20 chat. Use me.
I'm gonna go make coffee while y'all divvy up whatever you want, because I'm out.
Mesmerizing
I'll be
incense.
right back.
Okay.
One of the magic people should scoop up that mesmerizing incense.
Yeah, I would think. Huh.
Yeah, the
You get a
temple
refill
incense.
on your incense from your
Yeah.
question,
Yeah.
so that's nice.
Yeah.
I'll take some mesmerizing incense. I also want to make sure, and can I do an investigation check on these spices? I want to see one. Is there any spices that I recognize that I can top off my spice collection, and anything suitably exotic that I might want to set aside to take back with the barrels of wine? I mean, if we're gonna be doing this stuff, might as well make a shopping trip too.
Yeah, I'll need a second to be able to answer that question here.
No worries. Feel free to make it up on the spot.
Find a bunch of Jamaican allspice.
Don't take me. I'll take the whole barrel with me.
He's gonna. We're gonna be having jerk everything from here on out. Jerk celery.
What's the
Jerk
big snake's name?
potatoes.
Asmasalsus? Does he know what the mesmerizing incense does? That's the one thing that's standing out here as like us named.
Yeah, he does kind of, but he's never used it, so he's only heard about its effects.
Does it get you high?
So what?
Does it
Well,
get you high? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Doesn't know what you mean by high.
That answer.
Turns out
We'll solve that after the fight, buddy.
Turns out it's just Kush.
Wait, what is high? Never mind.
but with the like,
Oh, hi.
I
He
mean, the real
says
question is it something? Yeah, go ahead.
it alters your state of mind. Definitely alters your state of mind. Some people don't fall into the effects, depending on how strong they are. So they might need another dose. This is the sort of thing that the Yuan Ti force upon their victims.
Is it pleasant once you're under the effects?
He gives you an emphatic no.
Okay, never mind.
Is it
I got the paper.
okay? But is it a hint to what the UNT could be suffering under?
I don't think so. I think this is what they do to sacrifice victims.
No, yeah, this is definitely... This predates Thrawn, for sure.
Yeah.
I know, but if he showed up and like changed it in some way that affected the UNT, like,
Oh, Ozzy says that wouldn't have happened.
thank you.
Yeah, Which makes, yeah, I'm assuming that this guy's got crazy magic going on, given his history.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just trying
You
to
don't-
think of outside the box about how we can try and break it. You know.
Yeah.
Dan,
I mean, that's not to say that we can't use the mesmerizing incense to possibly break it, but
Yeah, I think it's worth a shot.
Yeah.
Dan, that was a 19 on my investigation check to examine the spices for anything that I can top off my stores with and or suitably exotic to bring back home.
You find some sage. There's a really nice fine salt in one like a few pouches. There's a few pouches of that. There's a specific kind of pepper, like ground pepper, and then also a bag with little pouches of like various different spices that you haven't been able to identify. They'll smell very nice though.
Into my bag. I'm just gonna lean over to a diver and be like, "Listen, man, salt, pepper, sage. You see some little piglets running around. You take one out. We're gonna have this little pork cutlets. We got all this wine. I'll do a little glaze. It'll be fantastic."
I am definitely gonna taste.
Maybe we could use that as well.
Stick my finger out and taste a little bit of the salt and be like, yeah. I could see marinating a pork in that.
Saltiest salt you've ever tasted.
Yep.
I'm gonna grab the paper. I'm a little bit low on parchment.
Go for it. If you guys want, you could make the 5 explorers packs.
Okay. Yeah, most of my like extra gear is on Paula anyways, so I could definitely like carry a backpack. We need to get a bag of holding so bad.
I mean, I would definitely refill on oil and take a lantern, so I'm not just using torches all the time. But other than
I
that,
think
really,
I would do the same. I would take a little bit too.
yeah, I
I
don't
need
know
to
what
save
an
all my
explorer's
torches.
pack's gonna do.
All of a sudden, Ozzy Moss says,
Clear
"Shh,
ration.
shh, quiet. I hear something. Quick, hide."
I hide.
I jump in one of the crates.
Stealth. I stealth.
I'll tip one of the crates over and then like put it over myself and like use my sword to like carve a little hole out so I can see. Like wiggle the boards between so I can see.
All right, let's get
I
some
jump
stealth
in
checks.
Mrs. Coils and then see.
Okay, I'll do it.
Think that's
Yeah,
a good idea.
if you want to hide in Ozzy Moss's coils, you can hide at advantage because he will help
Yes.
you hide.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good move.
Do you think
So,
Val could
if I-
hide
hold on,
at
hold
a
on, hold on.
straight?
If I
She's
did
not
that,
Yeah, she would get straight stealth check.
okay, that's what I was gonna ask you.
Yeah.
So,
Good
so what's
question.
Here's Zach.
The +9 right there.
19.
This one right here?
Yep, that one.
Nice.
I hide in Azimos's coils.
Ooh, yeah.
It's the stealthiest
Okay.
you've ever been, Val. I love it.
I'm just gonna make a quick jump across like I'm jumping a fence.
Here's Zach. What is my stealth?
Your stealth roll is a 24. You are
24.
Very
Everybody
nice.
knows he just farted in a very metallic way.
I rolled the same thing on my advantage roll and got a 12.
I got a 17.
Nat 20.
Hopefully their passive perception sucks.
Okay. Yeah, let me double check that real quick. What was the lowest roll again?
Whoa.
12? That's what I thought. Everybody else was higher than that. By 4? I think that was the next lowest. Okay. One of the Night Stalkers comes down the hallway, lit by artificial light. Just a dim light. There is light here. As it comes down the hallway, you see the light in the room seems to almost be kind of like sucked into it. It dims the corridor as it walks through. And that dimness continues wherever it is standing. Ozymas is in the middle of the room, concealing most, if not all of you. It paces around the room.
Was this a UNT character, or is this an undead character?
This is not a UNT character.
Yeah, Night Stalker.
This is one of the ones that you presume you've maybe seen outside at night. And then it looks at Ozymas, and it breathes out words and something that none of you would speak. Ozymas gently repositions himself and looks at the creature. The creature starts moving towards it. Starts moving its head back and forth.
Telepathically to the group is like, do we take him quickly and quietly? I'm okay with this one going.
I'm down for that.
Or let's not alert the guards. Let's see.
Can
Roll
you,
initiative, please.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, can you ask Ozymas what's going on?
He is going to get a surprise round,
Well,
but
I can't telepathically
Yeah.
talk to him.
Jake, hit your +7, bud.
This one?
Yep. You
Oh.
absolute
Oh,
beast.
only an 8.
oh shoot, I need to add you to the tracker. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Take me a moment here. I'm just gonna loop Ozymas, Silbur, and Cizir into the monsters role just to make it easier. That doesn't make them all monsters. Just in case you were wondering, that is just my cheap way of making sure I always have the monster on the board in the turn order. Okay. Oh, someone deleted themselves.
I deleted my, it's the backspace. I was trying to. This thing hates me.
Press Control and then Z on your keyboard. Did that do anything?
Or not. Nope.
No? Okay, I'll bring you back in.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. It's funny because I actually saw it this time.
I
Every
watched
other time
myself
I've been
blink
taken
out
by
before
surprise.
my eyes too.
Okay, fixed.
Cool. Okay. Third
Yeah,
time's
so
the
apparently
charm, so
backspace
can't
does
say
it.
no this time. Okay, so it's highlighted.
The more you know.
There we go.
Yeah, don't delete my monsters. I don't think you can do that, though.
I was just gonna do that to you and be like, look, I did it!
I killed him.
Eight.
Looks like we won.
8.
You got it.
Okay.
Okay, so I know Jacoby's first, but there is a surprise round as the Night Stalker pounces on Zorn.
Is Zoran not hidden?
Not well enough.
I mean,
Not
I was
well enough.
staring directly at him and...
The creature shapeshifts into a panther, drops down onto all fours, and pounces on you like the wildcat that it is. Okay, I have 2 attacks here.
What do I do?
Okay, one's a nat 1, so you're safe on there. The first pounce he misses. Well, excuse me, the first, not pounce, but the first claw attack misses. However, the second one doesn't. With a 20, I'm sure that hits.
Yep, that'll hit.
Okay, he only deals 10 slashing damage to you for the time being. I need you to make a DC 14 strength save.
It's not gonna happen. I got a 0.
All right, Zorn is knocked prone. That little pip means on him. That enables him to do a bonus action on you. 15?
Yeah, that just hits me.
Okay. He deals an additional 8 damage. The creature... Oh, it would be piercing damage. The creature pounces. Lands on you. Slash! Miss. Slash! Grabs you. And then... takes a bite at your exposed neck, but misses and gets your shoulder instead. The turn moves to Jacoby.
I'm gonna use my bow on him.
Okay.
Oh wait,
You're disadvantaged
Hunter,
for how close you are.
I can use Hunter Mark, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can.
Okay.
There you go.
Roll 11.
Here,
Roll 11.
I'll roll it because you got to roll a disadvantage.
Okay.
Actually, or you could hop back a step up
Yeah.
on these boxes here.
Yeah.
Because you're not in striking range of it. And now you can make a straight attack.
Okay.
Good.
So 11, right?
Plus
Yep.
it'll look cool.
Plus it'll look cool. like that
Oh
jump
yeah,
back.
look at it.
22 is good.
Does that hit?
What was his roll?
22?
Oh, 22, thank you. That hits.
Okay.
With your bow?
Damage roll. Yep.
A solid shot
nine
right into the
damage.
boiler room.
9 piercing plus... Hang on. Plus another 5 force damage for Hunter's Mark, so that'll be 14 damage. You want to attack again?
Yep. 11.
Yep.
Oh, 17.
Another shot, almost as good as the last one. Thud! Right into one of the forelegs of this
I'll roll the damage.
sort of ethereal-looking cat.
9 damage.
Dealing another 9
Plus
damage.
Hunter's Mark. Another 5, so another 14 damage.
Another 14?
Yep.
Yes. Total. 14 each for each attack, so 28 total damage.
All right. Nice work, Jacoby.
Thank you. I end my turn. I end
All
my
right,
turn.
thank you. That moves us to Zorn, who is prone.
Whoa, everybody rolled so bad.
Yeah.
Sorry, I wasn't expecting that. I'll go ahead and just Sacred Flame as like an instinctual reaction. I just cast Sacred Flame on this guy, and he needs to do a Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. And what kind of damage would that normally do? Is it fire or is it something else?
It's radiant. It's radiant.
It's radiant. Okay. All right. That's what I needed to know. Okay. In that case, it's you said Dex?
Yeah.
Got a 9.
Okay. Damage. Could have been better. 12 radiant damage.
All right. He actually screams. It kind of comes out ghostly and feline sounding at the same time, like a panther that has been brought over to the dark side, for lack of a better way of putting it. Has been infected with some sort of cruel, spiritual essence, I suppose you could say. Repeat the damage for me one more time.
Repeat it?
Yeah, what was the damage you told me it was?
Oh, it was 12.
12, okay. As he takes... You'd probably put 2 and 2 together. He takes more than that.
I thought he might, and then he doesn't have me pinned or anything.
Oh!
Does he?
And that puts him down, actually.
Oh, whew.
That was fast.
I sit up from where I'm prone, and he's just like wispies that are still disappearing. And I'm just like, see, it's not that scary.
And then it disappears from your sight. Completely gone.
Hopefully that has no way to, report back or anything.
We could only hope, I suppose, but I feel like I put the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, it looked like you got him pretty good, so like...
Yeah.
But we should probably move.
Yeah, good call.
Thank you, people up front.
Let's have
I'm gonna
Scissor
ask
take the lead again.
This is
Alright,
Stacy.
Sizzle, you're
Y'all
up.
doing all right?
Scissor? Just named him, and you're already coming up with a new name for him.
Yeah. The Sizzler.
That one's okay. Okay. What do you want him to do? Just lead you the way to...
Yeah, keep leading us towards... Well,
Okay.
I don't know if he would even know
as we do
where
this,
that
because
cancer's been.
it would be good to follow him. Can I cast the detect evil or good as we do it? It will help. It will automatically show me undead, but I'm specifically still looking for desecrated areas.
Okay.
Because like a necromancer would do desecration, right? Or would there be consecration, like outside?
Well,
of
he would desecrate. He would for sure desecrate things.
That's what I thought. Okay.
That's a great idea, Liz. The Cizir has one problem in that he doesn't know where you want to go. Like, he can lead you somewhere, but you haven't instructed him where we're going. Like,
You know about
are you going
these cubes.
straight to Thrond? Are you taking the safe way? Are you going, are you gonna go try to find slaves? Because you had talked about slaves. Like, what's the goal here? Or do you just want him to take you wherever?
I guess how many spell slots does Zoran have to turn more of these guys?
What's our plan for freeing the slaves?
Taking out Thrawn will free the slaves instantly. Probably.
I mean, we do have some pretty good allies right now.
I mean, my thought was if we could figure out a way to free the slaves, they would help with the slave revolt.
Right.
Without a way to free them ahead of time, the best bet is to just take out Thrawn. Because I do not have them at that many spell slots.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just go straight to Thrawn then. I'm good with that.
Okay.
No.
We got
Telepathically,
like,
I'm gonna
pretty solid.
I'm gonna tap my head and look at Davri. So you can do your telepathic thing.
Mm-hmm.
Link this all in. I'm gonna say, guys, remember, like, as soon as we free these guys, they're probably gonna try to sacrifice us to their snake god. So, like,
Are you
like,
including
there's-
Silver?
Not
did
a
you include
Sissy or-
Silver? I mean, he's always listening in anyways. Little snitch.
I mean, if Sizzy like...
You were gossiping about killing him. He's not a snitch. The snitch. I see. That's so not important. How about this? Let's take a quick 5, and then I'll be good to go when we come back.
Yep.
Cool. care how enticing their windowless white van looks.
It's like jungle juice, but with cement.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. We are back. I've planned out 3 routes that he could tell you about. One would take you to the slaves. One would take you through an area that would go kind of the where he believes there would be potential prisoners that could be recruited. He would take you to the prison area. The other way would just go straight to Thrond.
I say,
Or at least Ross Nisi's throne room. He doesn't actually know how to get to Ross Nisi's room, his special room, because it's been hidden from all of the Yuan Ti. Ross Nisi just... He tells you that Ross Nisi uses a series of teleportation circles. They're not the normal kind, they're the really small, short distance kind. So he doesn't actually know where Ross Nisi would be if he were still alive. And so that might complicate things.
Did you
I
say
we
there
could
was
just straight for
captives
it.
we could rescue?
Yeah, I like that idea.
I would say
It's like the
first,
best of both worlds.
Yeah.
first we got to check out the other enslaved Yanti, see if we can free them. Can't free them. Maybe take care of them. Say that in pig halfling. Pig Latin, halfling pig Latin.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I
what
hear
you
what
meant.
you're saying, but wouldn't that... Yeah. Wouldn't that just take resources, though? Like, I hear what you're saying. I almost feel like...
Better now than
That's what
later.
I was wondering about Zorn's like spell slots. If he feels like he's got enough spell slots to do what he did to Scissor on a bunch of others, then let's get them. Otherwise, I say we just avoid them.
But he said,
And we
that's
get
what
to the
Zoran-
main
he
battle.
said You
deal with
didn't
them
feel like
sooner.
you had enough spell slots.
No, he's just
So-
saying that's why he was asking earlier. I don't...
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't get a slave army released
No.
from this situation unless there was some way to amplify my spell casting.
Let's try the
I
incense.
think if we go in,
Like through some
and-
incense, yeah.
Let's try the incense. But I say first we check out the slaves, see what we can do there. Maybe take care of the Inish Fae, off them, they, whatever. Secondly, we check out the captives. That's probably going to be a better bet than anything. And then either way, we should have some helpers, meat shields, to help out with our third objective, which is taking down them like going after the necromancer. But, like,
Yep.
either way,
So I'm going to ask Scissor. So our last stop is going to be the throne room. Of the other 2 stops, which would be the most direct path for us to eventually end at the throne room? Or does it not really matter?
Well, the route to the slaves would mean that you'd have to go extra distance, but it's not extra. It's not super far.
Okay.
You just have to double back a room or 2, and then you could continue whichever direction you want, either towards the prisoners or towards the throne room. So that would be if you're going to the slaves. If you're going to the prisoners, it's the longest route, and you have to double back several rooms. You could eventually, you could probably also manage to go check the slaves if you wanted, but it would just be really long to go that way. The last route, just going straight to the throne room, skips the slaves and skips the prisoners. It doesn't even get you in the right ballpark. You wouldn't even be able to get to them if you went that direction.
Okay. Well, I vote we do all 3 in the order that they present themselves, which is throne room last. But yeah, let's do prisoners and slaves if everybody's down for it.
I'm down for that. Jacoby's down for that.
It'd be ideal. It'd be
Oh,
ideal.
Jacoby.
Okay.
If we got the big snake here, help us grab an enslaved UNT. Irony. An enslaved UNT, and like we can try the incense out on like a test subject. And that way we know if it's worth it or not.
Yeah,
So he-
Yeah. I think thematically it would be super cool, but I don't know how to make it actually happen.
Okay. Caesar
I
is
think
gonna...
we got this incense. Let's burn it. Sorry, go ahead.
It's just that Cizir would say, then he is going to take you to the slaves area first, because it would be the most effective, most efficient.
Sweet.
All right.
We have the last. Before we move on, like the thing I really need to know from our Ozzy like, is he just not? Yeah, is he just not like the spell is just not being cast on him, or is he immune to it? That I was.
No, I think the idea is
That's
that
a really
he's
good
such
question.
a peon. Like he's so low that like nobody, like it doesn't matter if he's mind controlled or not. Like what is he gonna do?
He's
They don't care about him.
Okay.
So
They
it's
don't
just
care.
not being cast. Yeah.
Poor guy.
But like he's had no reason to not go along. Like you don't need to cast it on him. Shoot.
I want him to have a redemption arc as much as anything.
That's what I was saying. I was not being deceitful when I was saying you are useful. Oh, please, I'm sorry. I can't remember your name.
Ozzy
Ozzy
Osbourne.
Moss?
Ozzy Osbourne.
Okay.
He's joining this crazy train.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, Lord. You are not useless.
All aboard.
Right?
I want to ask Ozzy Moss what he's gonna do when he leaves. Like, let's say, hey, Ozzy Moss.
What are your goals? What are you want
Right.
to do with
Let's
this?
say we take this guy out. You survive. You don't want to be here anymore, and you return. Get out of here. What do you hang around Omu? Gonna go off into the jungle of Chult. What's your game plan?
Yeah, he says he has heard of a place in Chult. Buying time here because my browser's being really slow. He's heard of a place in Chult that interests him. A place with perhaps more of his kind. He heard about it a long time ago, but he's been stuck in the Fane for so long that he hasn't been able to actually go investigate it. He believes
For you.
the place is called Oralunga.
I think I've heard of that in passing. I've heard of it in the port cities that we stopped in.
Somebody talked about Oonga Boonga.
Do you?
Boogity boogity boo.
I don't want to sound like insensitive, but do you make a habit of eating people?
No.
Insight check. 6.
Well, I mean, he was being completely honest with you, so he just chooses to fail the deception check. No, he doesn't eat people. He prefers wild game, and he did not choose to be a snake. He just is a snake.
Totally cool. Had to ask. Run into the situation before. Didn't want to make assumptions. You're A-okay in my book. I like you more than most of the people I've met in Chult already.
A lot, yeah. I'm having a hard time thinking
Eustace is
somebody
in
that
the
we've met in
background.
Chult would be like better.
The lizard people were great. Like, honestly, the lizard people are fantastic. They make delicious alligator. Outside of them and Ozzy Moss,
I'm just gonna lean over to Eustace and be like, honestly, I'm just glad that he met me before Chult because like
No,
I might
not
be on
wrong.
the chopping block.
Chult's it's a weird place. He's not wrong.
We've picked up on that.
I mean, like,
And honestly, on the flip side, I don't think y'all would do very good on the rest of the Sword Coast. I don't think you would enjoy Toril that much. I don't know.
If it's anything like Omu, then yeah.
As this is going on, Cizir goes down the hallway, and you hear a before Davri steps around the corner, and it gives him a moment of pause. Cizir turns around, looking at the floor, and points his face this direction. And then he says something in Yuan Ti, and you hear footsteps, and they walk right up to the edge of the door, like just close enough that Dovry can kind of see the darkness, the dimness of the hallway.
I'm getting flat against the wall.
Tazir says one more thing in his Yuan-Ti language, and then the footsteps go away.
I'm gonna crouch underneath, like behind those crates, in between the crates and the wall.
And then after about, 20 seconds, you don't hear any more noise. Tazir looks at you, and he kind of motions with his head, signaling we need to go to the right, not to the left.
That would be the open.
Okay.
Hallway.
Yes, it'd be this way.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Can't see
quickly poke my
Okay.
head around the corner as I clear into the hallway just to see if there's anything there. Which it looks like there isn't. Okay.
Down this way, there's a bit of dimness around, like, in the open room.
Kind of like the dimness from that guy
Yep.
that walked in.
Yep, you got it.
Exactly. There's a little bit of dimness over here.
I like the dimness in Kevlin's heart.
I'm like tripping over Scissor, trying to get him to move a little faster. Like,
Dan, did I do that thing where I got stuck in a wall because I can't move my person? My
There you
token.
go. Does that help?
No.
Okay. Controlled by. Try again.
Let me try to refresh.
Okay. Yeah, that might possibly be it.
Wait, is Ozzy Moss coming with us?
He is. I'm trying to think how I would make it work. That was actually. I mean, he's just
He's
gonna
not-
be too big to see on the map.
get skinny,
would
big
just-
boy.
I would just consider him and Scissor as the same token until we get into a situation where you. Otherwise, you're just moving a ton of tokens.
There you go, Aaron.
There you go, nice.
I like it.
Love it.
Yeah, when he uncoils himself, he's no
Yeah, he's not
longer
coiled. He's as
Yeah.
thick as the. Yeah, exactly. If he's going lengthways, probably as thick as
Okay,
the
yeah.
corridors.
Oh man, that's great. Well, Cizir sort of rapidly walks across the hallway.
With me prodding him.
Yes.
Go, 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 go.
Ushering you to
practically
be
following now.
quiet, as
Yeah.
quiet as you can.
Yeah,
Want
we're
stealth
checking
checks?
our corners.
Yes. Yes, let's have some stealth checks.
Where's that? 9?
Yep, that plus 9.
Oh, that's the lowest I can roll.
Because I blew that last one.
Did you get an
Oh, I
11?
got a natural 20.
14.
16. Hey Dan, I got a 16
Good job.
14.
on my.
Nice
I
job.
blew it.
I think it's next
What'd you
level.
get,
I won't be
Zeus?
able to roll under a 22.
I got 8.
Frickin'
15.
Okay. Gotta slightly spread us out because we got people on the same spot. But we're gonna do this. Eustace
Oh, okay.
is only spotted because he is in the open. And you hear the sound of one of the Yuan-Tis.
Get him.
So, what do you want to do? We'll keep
I will
the same initiative order,
I'm cool with that.
and it would be Gedlin's turn.
Alright, Gedlin will step in front of Eustace, shield up, sword out to, like, protect the squishy caster.
I'm not that squishy.
And
Squishy.
fire off. Yeah,
He's not
I will
squishy,
fire off 2 Eldritch Blasts into the front Yuan-Ti.
Would Eldritch Blast be quiet, or would it make noise? And does that change your decision?
It is called Blast.
Yeah,
Eldritch Whisper.
The Glock 40 goes off in the empty hallway.
Eldritch Poke.
I mean, I feel like if I rush down there and start stabbing people, it's going to cause nearly as much commotion. But I guess I can do that. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll run up on homeboy here, and I will stab him twice. First time, 28 to hit.
That hits.
8 piercing damage. Second, 16 to hit.
That hits.
10 piercing damage. And as a bonus action, I will cast Spirit Shroud on myself. And you see a bunch of like spirits pouring out of the hilt of Gedlin's sword, and they kind of manifest into a bunch of halflings wielding, like both male and female, that all kind of vaguely look like Gedlin, all wielding the same sword, and they kind of surround him.
That is neat.
And let me see if it does any damage this turn.
That's really cool.
That's really cool.
I should have done that first.
Same height. That is neat.
Okay, well, I should have done that first, but oh well. That's what it is. They circle menacingly, like they're looking for enemies. And that's Gedlin's turn.
Okay. Well, let's see. Valmira's turn.
Okay. See, the thing is where I'm at on the map, I can't see anything.
You would know where it is. If you need, as Liz, to know where the enemies are, they are this direction.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
I'm gonna go for the one that Gedland is fighting with.
You could definitely get up here if you wanted. Does
Okay,
that work?
cool, thank you. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna help Gedland take this one out before we tackle the next one. So,
Okay.
I'm going to cast. Right, I gotta switch between the pages. Obviously, I'm gonna put a smite on my battle axe, so that would texture 2d8 radiant damage. Yes, it's a 26 hit.
It does.
All right, so I'm gonna cast this at 2nd level, so that I get 2d8 extra radiant damage. Hold on, I'm talking to myself a little bit. So, slashing damage from the battle axe is 12, and then open up. Come on. Sorry, my D&D page is being weird.
No problem, Liz. It's totally fine.
One moment. Sorry, it's not open. It's not letting me open the extra things. But it does on this one. Okay. You're not gonna see it because I'm on a different character. But 2d8. For 8 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And then let me see where I'm at on the map. I'm gonna stay right there, so I'm not gonna use any movement because I'm helping my buddy out.
How much physical
But
damage did you do other than the radiant?
it was 12 slashing.
Yeah, thank you. I had forgotten to deduct that. All right, you seriously
that's it.
wound this one. He is really.
Oh, did I get my second attack too?
Yeah, he was really close to death.
So I don't think that one is gonna have smite on it. No, I'll just do a regular attack.
Zach, you look like you want the thing dead.
He wants me to use smite.
It's the facial expression.
Save your smite. Save your smite.
Does 18 hit?
Yes.
No, I just realized I totally wasted that spell slot. Like, completely uselessly wasted that spell slot. That's why.
10 points of slashing damage.
Darn. All right, how do you want to do it, Liz?
So I think I'm just gonna come down with a powerful first one because it had that smite on there, right? I'm just gonna jump like I'm gonna jump at a spider monkey, but then I just the chest. And then I really thought that did it, but it needed a little extra on the top. So as I'm bringing my axe back around, I'm gonna flip it around to the broad side, the back of it, and I'm just gonna boop him on the head. But
I
like
love it.
a paladin boop, so it's more like I'm gonna crush his frontal lobe.
So it's more like a bonk.
Or a bonk.
Yeah, a bonk.
She doesn't know her own strength sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm like that dog that just jumps up like Duncan and just headbutts you on accident. I love you.
Oh, I knocked you on the floor. All right.
Bad.
Nice work. Eustace is next.
Done a couple spots. And, guess, Tasha Sidious left on this guy.
Guy way down here at the bottom.
Yep.
Okay.
I need
What kind of
to
save?
do a wisdom save. Wisdom.
Look, the next
Oh,
time
wow.
someone get Tasha's mind whip, do it because that one.
It's good.
Oh, good.
It's one of the most underrated second level spells you can get.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're talking about the spell is good. I thought you meant like.
Oh,
the
sorry.
whole-
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to find his modifier. There we go. Hang on, I gotta check something real fast.
So I can pull out my wand and I yell. Well, I don't yell. I just say, speak normally. Ridiculous.
Ridiculous. It is not affected. The spell fizzles out. Makes a little bit of a sound.
It's not a charm spell.
I know.
Oh, that didn't work. Uh-oh. What are these things again? Maybe I got distracted earlier.
They're definitely not undead. Figured that out.
This is a UNT.
This is one of the UNT ones, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. You can tell by the token if it's these red ones. I had to make the other tokens, the Night Stalker ones, so they're a different picture. No, these are UNT that have had something changed about them. So they have
That would make sense.
yeah. They have unique abilities that you haven't been able to figure out yet.
Don't worry, boys. I got this. And then I'm gonna walk up as soon as it's my turn.
Well,
We got places to be, we gotta go.
yeah,
I'm
Eustace,
gonna
you
use
feel
the
like
rest of my-
you felt good casting it, like, oh, I'm gonna get this guy, and then for some reason the spell just didn't connect.
So, I use the rest of my move speed to get in the same spot as, Joffrey, and, I'm gonna, like, reach over, Cesar to try to open the door. Like, oh.
You try to get Scissor to open the door as soon as you can.
Yeah, it's like, go!
Go! Dovry, you're up next.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna poke my head around the corner here. Let's see. Alright, well, doesn't really look like there's much left. There's a little bit, but can I try to open the door?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
It would use your action, but yeah, you could definitely open the door.
yeah, I'm gonna pop the door
Oops.
open. Oops,
Sorry.
Sorry. Whee! And I'm gonna carefully tiptoe into the room.
All right. The rest of your turn, you see a pit that is... How deep is this pit? Hang on. Forgot to clarify before we got here. Let's see here. You see a rickety wooden walkway that threads around the walls of this deep pit. There are foul odors wafting up from below. Somewhere within the gloom beneath you, thousands of snakes writhe. This pit is about
And
50
I've had
feet
actual nightmares about this.
I've seen this movie.
Legitimate, actual.
I'm sorry, Liz. I didn't make it. It's part of the. It's part of the chapter.
But
That's-
luckily, I'm not. Valmira's not me, so she doesn't care at all.
Yeah, I guess I'll just use the rest of my movement just to move a little bit off to one side, so I'm not standing in the middle of the doorway.
Okay.
But I'm gonna call out my turn. I'm gonna wait for everybody else. Yeah.
Cesira will jump in now that it's all the NPCs' turn. He says, "Do not worry, it's us safe." And he immediately 5, 15, 20, 25. He could only actually get that far. He's motioning to you to follow him. This guy over here.
Yeah, are we joining them? We're taking this dude out. What are we doing? Come on.
And if we wanted to test out the incense,
Let's do it. I got your bag. Go ahead. I got the door. He's not getting out.
This one comes up
approaching
to
on
you.
us.
Hold on,
That
Val.
one?
We're still in initiative.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's fine. I appreciate the roleplay, though. The Yuan T looks around, and he grabs 2 vials of green liquid. And then he basically, like, barbarically clubs you in the face with both of them, spilling liquid all over your face.
Poor Gedlin.
No, Valmira's face.
Oh. No, poor Gedlin. That's what I heard.
Way to deflect.
I'm gonna be like, you rodent. Oh my god.
Well,
I'm pissed.
And then I
hopefully
need
that
you
wasn't poisoned.
to do a
It was
Constitution saving throw, please.
Wait, let me get back to it.
poisoned. It's a skin irritant.
It's
Not at plus 16, and at 16 it's not. Remember, Gedlin, you get plus 10 to a save throws and a few other things.
plus
Because you're right
10?
next to me. Plus 3 if you're within 10 feet of me.
Okay, that sounded better. I was like, there's no way it's plus 10. There's no universe where I get a plus 10.
But I
That's
rolled
amazing.
a 16.
okay. Same thing with Gedlin. I need a Constitution saving throw.
And then we can't be charmed or frightened. I'm trying to remember.
That'll be an 8.
Okay. Both of you are going to take poison damage. One of you is going to take way more. And that would be Gedlin's going to take way more. You take 48 poison damage, Gedlin.
48 or 4d8?
40 plus 8.
Okay.
4, 8.
And Valmira takes 24.
How you doing there, buddy?
Powerful stuff.
You doing okay?
Kill him! Kill him quickly! Kill him hard!
Kill him till he's
As
dead.
I say, as I turn it into Two-Face.
And then again, just to be sure.
As you turn into Two-Face. Okay.
What initiative are we rolling here? All of us, or is it just them?
Well, that was just the monster's turn, so now we're back to Jacoby.
Okay.
Yeah, I just picked up
Sure,
where
yeah.
we had left off.
Just making
No,
sure
I
didn't miss something.
wasn't trying to skip anybody. Somebody had said a while back, like, oh, if we pick up initiative again, we should just pick up with whoever hasn't gone yet.
Yeah.
And that's
Totally.
what I was
So
going with.
I
So
was
it's my turn?
confused where we were.
Okay.
How are you, boo?
Hmm.
Do you, I guess, Jake, sorry, do you want to keep going forward into the room of Snake Pit? Or do you want to go down here where me and Val are fighting?
Fight. You and Val are fighting.
5, 10, 15,
Fight,
20, 25, 30. You see me and Val writhing in pain from being splashed with poison, and this guy right here looking like real money.
I'm gonna hunt and mark him.
I think you just move over your last hunter's mark
Okay.
as a bonus action.
Okay. So shoot him.
Go ahead.
23, right?
Yep.
Does that hit?
23 hits.
Better.
Do I roll 9 damage.
And 9 piercing for the first shot, and 3 hunter's mark damage, so that's 11 damage total for the first shot.
And the second shot, right, Zach?
Yeah, and you got a second shot.
9. Was that Zach? 9,
19.
right? 19. Does that hit?
That hits.
Ooh. So I'll roll
Okay,
the
let's
damage
see
real
how
quick.
much damage total.
12 damage.
Nice work.
12 piercing and... Hang on. Sorry, there's a delay on this. D6. And then another 4 force damage for a total of 16 damage for the second shot. Hey, sorry guys, I gotta turn off my camera. It's the lag, it's too much.
Oh, I see. Yeah, no problem.
If I wasn't also porting in Jake's whole computer, it probably wouldn't be as big of a deal, but...
You can also change your connection to be speed instead of quality, and that'll help a little bit.
Ooh.
Okay, is that it for Jacoby?
Yep, I end my turn. Yep.
All right. Well, thank you, Jacoby.
You're welcome.
You hit him twice. He reels back in pain, hissing. Kind of spits. Snarling at you in frustration.
Jacoby,
And the
Jacoby,
turn.
take Gedlin. He's real hurt. I got this guy. You put him down good. You gave me room to work.
So
You've nothing else you can do, Jacoby. You're maxed out on movement.
I'm maxed out on movement.
Get ready to take Gedlin back next time you can.
Okay.
Zorn's turn.
That's the freaking
I just hear Valmira talking as I'm approaching, and I go under Jacoby's legs because he's in a shooter stance, and then I, excuse me, Valmira, and I squeeze past her, and then I grab
Yeah, get Gedlin. Get Gedlin. I got this dude. Get Gedlin.
grab Gedlin and just try and pull him back past Valmira so he's not.
I mean,
like,
full
right up
medevac.
front.
Yep.
And that's probably as far as I can go. I'm just giving you a little boost to get out of direct path.
I got man. I got bad. I got bad.
See that? I'll get you here in a second. That's probably actually my to like grapple him would be like the action to grab and then pull him back. So unless you're okay with it being a bonus action to do that.
Still do healing word as the bonus action.
That's a good
I
point.
mean, like, I'm perfectly ambulatory. Like, I could, like, if you were like grab me and kind of pull me back, I could like go with you. I guess.
This is true.
So he's not down.
I just got.
Go with him. I got this.
I'm gonna hold a spell slot though, and I want to use my action to is it better to use my chalice or take out one of those potions I know you got and feed you that? I'll use my chalice and you force some water down your throat using a gilded chalice, and you get 8d4 plus 8 if you want to roll that.
Mm-hmm.
clearing that one dwarven dungeon was the best decision you made on that trip.
Yeah.
8d4 plus 8.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, that was.
that helps. Not all the way back, but Gedlin's looking a lot better, like half better.
And then I take out my hanky and I wipe some of the poison off of your face, and I go, "It's okay, you'll be all right, little boy." Don't worry, Zoran's here.
Zoran,
Like someone like a
sometimes
mom, and
I
then you
love you.
scrub it off of his
Sometimes
face.
I hate you, and sometimes they feel so very similar.
Yeah, it's like sometimes it's both. Times like these.
At this point,
Zoran, if stressed the right way, almost sounds like your mom.
you notice that behind you there is a new challenger, but he's not advancing. He's just come into line of sight.
Oh.
And it's Gedlin's turn.
Alright. Not having liked that in the slightest, I'm going to take my surrounding spirits and go 5, 10, 15 back into the fight. Might as well get some utility out of this spell.
Go! You have one more to get.
Let me out.
I got this.
I'm going to make my first attack against this Yanti. Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Mesmerizing incense.
No.
What are you attacking with?
I'm attacking with my sword.
Okay.
This one lost the opportunity to be experimented on. He is now becoming shish kebab.
Yeah.
It'll be 10 points of piercing damage, and then another 6 points of radiant damage as the spirits that surround me also stab him.
Okay.
If he's still standing, I will make my second attack for a 19 to hit.
Okay.
Ooh, max damage. 13 piercing damage. And my spirits will do another 2 points of radiant damage.
He is bloodied.
Okay.
Okay. Pretty seriously bloodied, but he's bloodied.
If only I had a
Sounded
nice
disappointed.
bonus action. I wanted him to be more dead than that. If only I had a nice bonus action low-level healing spell I could touch myself up with, but that's not going to happen, so... it's what it is. It's what it is.
Okay. Let's see. Valmira's turn is next.
Hold on.
He directs his attention back at you, Gedlin, and utters a Yuan-Ti curse at you, spitting blood on the floor, and kind of coughing uncontrollably after that attack.
I'm gonna say your mother was a field mouse. Seemed like it looked like a good insult for a snake person. Get him, Val.
Cool. All right. Does a 9 hit?
It does not.
I swing just wildly like a haymaker and miss that one. I'll take my second attack. An 11.
That also does
and
not
I
hit.
Swing wildly again.
Let me down, Val. You let me down.
And then, what, I have like a bonus action. I'm gonna put myself between you and him. Yeah. So it's gonna automatically put me on top of Gedlin, but just know that I'm in between.
Because you got shield reaction, don't you? Wait. I'm thinking of, sorry, I'm thinking of fighter class for some reason.
I have Shield of
Ignore
Faith,
me.
but I don't really want to cast it right now, yeah.
is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay, Eustace is next.
Gonna have a turn. Is Doffrey down there?
Dovry
no,
is... Yeah, out of the way.
He is this way.
I thought the fight was over, to be completely honest. I poked my head, saw one guy left, and was like, they're gonna be fine. So I kept trudging ahead.
They got this.
Yeah. Erroneously.
You know, my guy is yeah, he was trying to get through the door, so let's go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. He sees the snakes, he says nope, he puts a bonfire into the pit of snakes.
Oh, into the pit of snakes. Nice. You hear the sound of torment as the writhing snakes writhe even writhelier. And now they're orange as well as green. Slowly turning black, actually.
Black, yeah.
I couldn't think of a better way to say it.
No,
They start dying.
Turns out they hate that.
Who would have thought?
If you've ever played like Fallout 4 and it says that so-and-so disliked that, that shows up in your screen and it's like, so-and-so hated that. And it's the snakes. The snakes hated that.
It's a telltale game. The snakes will remember that.
You lost
It's
karma.
like, the snakes hated that. Never mind, they don't care anymore because they can't.
Because they did.
Dovry's turn.
Alright, Davri's wondering where everybody is, so he's gonna go back around the corner and poke his head around again.
Oh no.
And you spot a Night Stalker.
Oh, Lord of mercy. Alright, well, gonna start the fight with that one then. Out comes the old, short bow, I believe. Yeah, short bow it's gonna be. Ooh, 12 probably doesn't hit, does it?
No, it just barely misses. This is another one of the Panther type.
What in the world is
Oh,
that
no.
sanctuary?
Okay, for my bonus action, I am going to... Well, first I'm gonna scooch back over here and hide around the corner. Stealthily, because I like doing that. So I'm gonna stealth. I'm gonna disappear from his eyes with a 21 for myself.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll definitely do it. I totally forgot about Silbur and Ozymas. They, for some reason, were confused and they showed up to the battle a little bit late. And they will have their turn right after the monsters. So sorry about that.
I just imagine.
That's the DM's fault.
Doggers like these are not the house. Sorry, I went.
Go ahead, Chris. Sorry.
As I was saying, I can just imagine Dovry as he's like turns around like nope, looking at the shadow figure. He's like, this is not the halfling you're looking for.
Yeah, I shoot one arrow, it misses, and I just run away. I'm like, nope,
Run away.
Nope.
Run away.
Robinson Bradley ran away. He ran away. He ran away.
I did not. I did no such thing. Okay. The UNT in this room, bloodied, limping, decides that he is going to grab out of his bag he grabs out of his bag what would you call it, scabbard, his sword, and he takes a moment to collect himself, and he launches himself onto one of the tables full of poisons and smacks this device that is used for creating the poisons in this room, because I never got to give you the description of what this room was. It's a poison creation room. And
like a chemistry lab.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Actually, it looks like a chemistry classroom.
Having a really hard time describing what's going on here because I don't have the language for it. What I'm trying to say is he starts a fire and also breaks open like a bottle of poison at the same time. So he just like swings wildly and sends out a massive, like a 15-foot cloud of fire. And so I'm going to need Constitution saving throws from both Valmira and Gedlin, and the Yuan-Ti dies as part of it.
I'll use my inspiration to gain advantage on this check.
Good call.
Okay.
This is 15. Are you still within 10 feet of me?
I'm right on top of you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
right.
let's
Okay,
see
cool.
if it... I don't think it gets to Zord.
You get a plus 3.
It just
20,
barely
baby.
does.
But
does.
Zoran
Okay.
gets a plus 3 as well.
Yeah, that's with your plus 3. I got that dirty 20.
I was
Nice.
telling Zoran and Eustace, if they're within 10 feet of me, they get the plus 3 too.
I think that might be Jacoby, but yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
this
What?
is
cool.
So I don't get hit.
You don't breathe in smoke air.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
We're so short that
Wait.
we just drop underneath the plume.
Yeah, this would actually be longer than 15 feet, wouldn't it, Jared? You were the one who figured this out.
For what?
So this is 15 feet. Oh, that's... Oh, okay.
No, it's still 15. Can I make the argument that we're around the corner enough that we're just blocked from the spray?
That's what I was leaning towards. I was
Well,
looking
really,
to
if we
see
had
if...
to jump up on the table, he'd be another square over.
Oh yeah, he
That's
would.
true.
That's what
It
I was
would be
thinking.
out
He's
of the
like
way.
actually over here, so his angle's kind of like funky on us, right?
Yes, I think you're
I
fine.
mean, it's up to you if you want
You're
us to roll it. It's up to you. But like
Well,
that's
I
what
was
I'm
most-
looking at. It's like I'm
yes.
just missed.
I was mostly thinking about the wall,
Flash.
and then you pointed out that he would be over here, which is absolutely right, which makes you outside of the
Like they
Yeah,
can
range.
definitely smell it. Like they're like, oh, that's rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel the heat, but you don't. But nothing else happens. Okay,
Smell the skin melting. Yeah.
Val, what was your save?
15? Hold on, yeah. No. 15.
Okay, so Val ends up taking. $63 fire damage, and Gedlin takes half of that, which would round up 32. No, yeah, 32 fire damage.
You guys are freaking killing me, literally.
And then also, in addition to that, you take another 15 poison damage.
I take another 15 poison damage.
Yes.
Down.
Okay. Gedlin's down. Val?
Valmira is dying.
Are you also down?
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. I'm going blue in the face.
Okay.
Oh, so you're done too.
Got two people
But look.
down.
As I go down, I'm gonna say Gedlin out now.
Gedlin's
Go.
passed out on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Get it out! No, not you too.
Well, I don't. The amount because Val's too disoriented to know. Get out, Gedlin. And I'm just gonna have
Okay.
like the worst like chain smoking grandma COPD asthmatic cough.
And then Jacoby's next.
Okay. So Jacoby.
Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jacoby. I totally forgot. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This guy pounces on Jacoby. So, Jacoby, can you,
I get
could
hurt?
you roll for me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Is that a 9, Zach?
Real quick, too.
No.
Did our other NPCs go?
6?
No, they didn't. Thank you for catching that.
Nobody. It's a +0 up here. I would recommend you spend your inspiration to get advantage on this.
Okay.
Right.
So roll it?
Here, I'll help you. I'll roll it for you.
Okay.
So we're gonna go Constitution. Here, move your mouse. There we go. There we go. Advantage. Roll. That is not very good. That is. You rolled a 6 and an 8, my guy.
Okay. Zach, I might have misspoken. Did I say Constitution? I probably should have said Strength. Why don't you have him re-roll, give him back his point of inspiration, because I misspoke.
Oh, Strength? Okay.
Yep, I think I said the wrong one by unintentionally.
Oh, okay. Your Strength is a lot better. Do you want to roll with advantage and spend your inspiration, or just roll the dice?
Yes. Let's just roll. Yes.
Just roll? Okay.
Yeah.
Much better. 19.
Okay, sorry about that. I did not mean to misspeak there. You are not knocked prone. You stay upright. In fact, you actually stop the panther creature's approach just by standing up to it. It essentially runs into you and it loses all of its momentum. However, that does not stop it from making 2 attacks. So... Oh, man! I don't think he hits either of those. The best he got was 16?
16 will hit.
Okay. Alright. That's only 8 piercing damage.
Not bad.
You get the easy enemy.
That's not bad.
No, it's not bad. You're fine. You're barely hurt.
Just a scratch.
Not a scratch.
It's but a wound. Flesh wound.
I also have a small point of order. Never mind, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I think you can go ahead. What was it, Jared?
That thing came across the intersection here, right?
He did. Oh, are you saying he should have taken an opportunity attack?
There would have been an opportunity for an opportunity attack.
Okay.
But, you know what I mean.
Yes, you're right. I missed that. Thank you. I'm getting a little better at this, but I'm still learning. Okay. That is one that's still kind of new to me. I never really realized that until you pointed it out the first time, like a couple months ago. I didn't actually understand that rule, so... okay, Silbur is going to cast a spell on him. Can Firebolt be done at a higher level?
Firebolt, the cantrip? No.
Yeah, well, I don't want to cause a fiery explosion. Okay, the cantrip can't. That was what I wasn't sure about.
I mean, unless he has some sort of special magical ability that we as players don't have access to, which is entirely
No, I'm not
But
trying to
cantrips
do
do
that.
scale with level, so it probably does more damage just because he's...
right. Like, I think by the time you're level 11, it should be
does,
doing
like-
3d10.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He also might be a demon
Oh.
lord, so I don't know.
I know
yeah,
what
he
he's
also
going
might
to
have
do.
other magic nonsense.
No. I'm not trying to portray this guy as a god, guys. It's-
Too late.
Hey, ignore Valmira moving around.
Okay. No, instead, he creates 12 magic missiles.
Valmira go.
Sorry, that's Silbur who does that. So those automatically hit. I'm just gonna use a D20.
Who's that for?
Because I don't have that many D4. And he does 34 damage to the creature. Silborg does 34 damage to the thing that attacked you. He's like, well, that was a pretty high spell slot. Don't let that go to waste. And then Jacoby's turn.
Okay, so what can I do?
Valmira keeps on teleporting.
I mean, do you want to slice this guy up?
Yeah, I'll slice him up with. I'll shoot him with my bow.
Shooting him with your bow is going to put you at disadvantage. You can use your short swords though, and still.
Okay, I'll use my short swords.
Like
Good
Hibachi,
idea.
Jake, just in the air.
Okay, so 9, right?
Yep, roll the 9.
Like Fruit Ninja.
Ooh, yeah. I got. What was that, Zach?
26.
20.
Ooh.
Did that hit?
That's a really good hit. That's a really good hit. You're like Fruit Ninja.
Yeah.
Ooh. 8 damage.
All right.
Plus, I'll roll your hunter's mark.
Good.
Plus another 2, so 11 for that attack. Roll your next attack.
Okay. On my sword, right?
Yep.
Was that 15? Does that hit?
That does hit. Yep.
Okay, so I'll roll his damage real quick. 6 damage.
Awesome.
Oh, you know what, Jacoby? Reroll that. That's terrible damage. You get to
Okay.
reroll one of your attacks. No, reroll the damage.
Oh, okay, this one right here.
Yeah, that one. Much better.
Oh, 8 damage.
Okay.
Plus another 3 force damage. So the first attack did 11. The second attack did also 11.
How do you want to do this, Jake?
Life.
He slices his ethereal head off of the shadow of the panther, and it lets out a screech, and then it disappears out of sight. Good job.
Thank you. I end my turn.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Zorn.
Is there? I'm like looking over my shoulder, getting ready, because that was really close to me as well. Is there anything else that I see, like up this way?
Basically, is that a lot?
I don't think so. I'm just like thematically asking you.
No, you don't see anything.
Okay, and then I don't see anything, so I turn around, and I see those two down, and I approach them. I go down on a knee and I start praying, and I'll do mass healing word to get you guys back on your feet. Because I don't think I've got a better option.
I mean, if you don't want to waste a spell slot, there's another way.
I think this is the best option at this point.
There's a quicker way.
Unless you got a fancy idea I'm not thinking of. Medicine check would take too long.
Do you guys suppose dying as a cantrip?
That would, yeah, but they're still gonna. That doesn't bring them back up. That just keeps them down.
Yeah, I was just thinking of something else.
Yeah, I hear you. I think we want to get up and get moving, though, right? I got a spell slot still. So mass healing word. Did Jacoby take damage too?
He took 8. Yeah, he took a little bit.
Very little.
Okay. Well, we can include him in this. So it's not a whole lot, guys, but everybody didn't roll. Oh my god, that's so low. Everybody gets 6 HP.
Woo! Thank you.
It's
Jacoby's
better
only
than
down 2. Okay. What does that mean for our other 2 adventurers?
They get 6 HP and they're back on their feet. Well, not literally, but they're not like dying. They're caught.
Very little response from Valmira.
Thank you, Zorn.
Thank you.
Oh, that was
Thank you.
unpleasant. That was unpleasant. I
You
don't
see
like that
Valmira
guy.
do nothing.
Well, all right.
Guys, I hate to say it. I need a nap. I need a break. I need to do some prayer.
We don't have time for that. We're in the middle of a damn dungeon. Get up and I'll heal you later. Help me look for these other vials. That was some crazy poison. Pick some of this shit up and we can use it.
Yes, yeah. I'm gonna. Can I do an investigation check at advantage? Because I want to try to find the vial that looks like the one that he bashed me in the face with. Like I should be able to like. Yeah, that smells like the one that burned half my body off.
Zoran's not even playing that game. His bag is open and he's just like, everything is going into the bag.
Initiative drops.
Is that a no on that investigation check?
Oh, remind me what the check's for? You're checking for what kind of, like, liquids are in the bottles, or...?
I mean, as we are taking everything, I am specifically looking for one that is like the one that I got hit in the face with. The one that did, 40-something points of damage.
Okay, so fortunately for you, everything on the right side survived. Everything on the left side is destroyed. You find 2 bottles of green poison and then 1 bottle of something red.
Can I do an investigation at advantage on those green vials to see if they're the same ones that I got hit with? Given my intimate familiarity with the poison?
I mean, if you want to dip your hand in there or try drinking it or something, sure.
Give it a little whiff, a little smell.
You might take a point of damage.
You don't have that to spare.
What?
You don't have that to spare.
I can spare 1.
At the cost of 1 HP, you can find that out. You can have advantage.
Okay, it's worth it. What's going on? Why are you not... There we go. Advantage, roll. Well... 23. And actually, hang on, I gotta re-roll one of those because one of those was a natural 1. It was a natural 1 again! So, 23!
23. It is the exact same stuff.
Okay. I will, ouch, ow. Oh, that hurt my nose even. Okay. Oh, that was not good. These are the bad ones, and I'm gonna, like, tuck one in my armor, like, yes, keep this one for later.
I'm really curious about the red stuff, so I'm gonna pour just a tiny bit of it on my finger.
Oh, yes. It appears they have been manufacturing chemicals in here. Smells like sulfur to me. What was that, Liz? Sorry.
No, I was just making a Breaking Bad quote. Somebody's cooked here.
Yeah.
Valmira still said nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to figure out what the red one is. I'm just gonna pour a little bit on my finger and see what it does to my finger.
Zorn, can I have you do what's your passive perception? Sorry.
My perception's not super high. My insight is. I bet Jacoby has better perception.
I have.
You know what?
Passive.
Insight is probably better, actually. Now that I think about it.
My passive insight is 19.
Valmira hasn't moved.
Valmira keeps on teleporting on my screen.
No, she's not.
I mean,
not.
I know the spell took effect, but I'll go check her. I'm in a panic a little bit because I don't like it. So I'll go to wherever Valmira was because I agree she's teleporting.
No, okay, Liz is, but yeah,
physically
she's
right here.
spot.
Oh right,
Yeah.
you kept moving it, and like I'm panicking a little bit. So I know the spell took effect. So I think you're just being dramatic, and I like kind of kick your arm. I'm like, Val,
Come on, Val, we
don't
got
have
work to
time
do.
for this.
I poke Val.
Based on the way this is going, I assume no reaction.
Nope.
All right, time to weekend at Bernie's her.
Wait, what?
Let's pick her up.
Val. I'll go down and give her the whole like Val, shake, a shake, shake, a shake, a shake, a shake, a shake.
Shake your
I'll give it. I'll throw a medicine check to check her if she's not reacting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit her with a first level cure wounds. Just gonna run over there
Don't
and like
don't
do
snap. Don't
like
do this.
yeah, exactly like a wake up slap, like but cure wounds, like wake up, Val, and hit her with cure wounds.
Don't
Which,
waste
if it was
spell
working, would be 7 points back if it works, which I doubt it will. But it's fine.
23 on the medicine check.
Gedlin's cure wounds didn't seem to do anything. There was no response from Valmira. And Zorn then kneels down and investigates and finds that Valmira, who has been laying face down on the hard floor, has blood saturating her clothing. As you tilt her head up, you notice that her entire face is completely black with soot. It's not recognizable. Her armor, which was one of her prized possessions, has been pierced by something very sharp. You find one of the instruments that was on that bench where the Yuan Ti made his suicide attack was shoved into her chest from the force of the explosion. And now as you look even closer, you see the tip of it pointing out, coming through the back of her torso. And her lifeless eyes are wide open, unblinkingly.
Oh.
Oh no.
No! Gedlin is distraught. Absolutely distraught. And now very angry. And now he no longer wants to help free the snake people in any capacity. He wants to kill all of them, including Sivin.
In full Anakin mode, I killed the women and the children. And
I mean, thematically, I give it spare the dying, just because I don't think. Let's see. There's one that like specifically says it keeps them from turning undead, but I don't think it's working.
Listen, if we can keep her alive, if we can keep her stable long enough, we defeat this necromancer, we can bring her back once we end the death curse. We have to kill this guy quickly, though. We are very much on the clock.
I hear you, Galen, but she's gone. I healed her. It shouldn't have happened that way. This is something else.
Listen, I knew a priest, I knew a cleric back at back at the old church. He was incredibly powerful. If we can somehow get her back to Faerun within a couple of days, I think.
Galen, I know. I can do it too. I've done it. But in the meantime, we run the risk of her becoming one. we're not dealing with normal times right now. I don't know if that's the prudent move. I don't want to. I don't want to fight her as a zombie. I don't know what to do.
Well, the death curse is preventing that from happening.
Oh yeah.
No new
I keep
undead
thinking
are
it's the other way
being
around.
No, I thought it was. I thought the death curse was. There was no new undead. It was you were unable to create new undead, and all existing undead were like dying.
I think you're right. I think I'm getting it.
Is that why they've always been super easy to kill, or is it Valmira really did slap that hard?
No, that's
Really,
definitely
Valmira
why
was
they're
just like-
easy to kill.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
keep
they're a
getting
lot
confused
weaker.
'cause- but I don't. We're in dire straits here. We can't just carry her through this.
Sure, we can.
Do I see Voldy nearby?
Yeah, Valdi can carry her. I'll carry her.
Zoran, I think you should probably cast remove what was it called? The remove magic spell from Voldy. The geese is gonna go away very soon.
What the hell does that have to do with our dead friend?
The geese spell was that Voldy obeys Valmira.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Voldy is going to attack us soon.
You guys keep creating difficult situations that don't need to be. I dispel magic at 3rd level.
On Foldy.
I guess that's what I'm being told to do. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm distraught. I do what I'm told.
Okay. Two things happened. One, I gotta bring in his actual token now because it's important. Voldy has a change in demeanor, and his yellow eyes turn to jet black eyes, and he looks around. What? Where am I? Where are you?
I'm gonna go and drag Voldy to Caesar so he can talk with a fellow friend. And get him out of this environment.
Gadlin, if you can bring her, I can't carry her.
Well, we'll take her armor off. Her armor's ruined. I know she loved it, but maybe we can save her sword. We'll take her armor off.
Save the shield.
Was it the shield that you really loved?
Or the axe. The axe.
That's what I was saying. The axe, sword, axe, whatever.
Wait, do we know, is your shield something special? Or is it just like your character loved it?
No, the axe is more special. The Marine saying, it's I have a rifle, many are like it, but this one is mine.
No, I hear you.
I don't like that. So it's more important to save the axe. Save the axe.
Well, I do carry a shield, so I'll, in solidarity, replace my shield.
But it was a good shield.
It's a heavy shield.
It kept my HP up real high.
I don't know, guys. I can't carry her. I can't bring her with us.
I mean, I'm not gonna leave her here. So
yeah, I can help carry.
I got rope. I got all kinds of stuff. We'll make a harness or a hammock or something, and
we'll team carry her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, just know that if we're ever in a dungeon in real life in super hot, humid places and y'all start to rot, Aaron, Zach, Dan, Jared, everybody, I'm leaving you.
Why?
Like, no.
She made a noise. Is she still alive?
If this happens to me in real life, just throw me in the snake pit.
Right. I mean, there's probably lava around.
The snake's are already almost dead.
No,
Fair enough.
This is unsanitary.
Throw me in the bonfire, I guess, then. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I don't know what you want to do here, but we're barely through this dungeon.
Okay, well...
Or, actually, yeah, now that I'm thinking about bonfire, what about a cremation?
I mean, that's what I was kind
But
of...
then we can't bring her back.
I don't know.
Can we bring her back anyways?
No, you need the body.
No, guys, Gedlin refuses to accept that. Even if he has to like carry her himself, he's like, no, I'm gonna carry her forward. I'm gonna carry her on. Nothing you can do is gonna stop me. I don't care if I go half speed for the rest of the dungeon. I'm not leaving her in this godforsaken place.
Okay. In that case, I'll help Gedlin carry.
Okay, like just until we can find a better place, some place where we can help her. But we need to get going.
There is a spell that can help in this situation. That's the repose spell.
I'm not actually. You know what?
Man.
Gedlin is going to cast Unseen Servant. I don't know how strong this is. Strength of 2. Can't attack. I don't know. Is it reasonable that something with a strength of 2 could help us shift this box?
We're gonna need some wheels.
No.
You could have Ozzy Moss help you.
Yes, I'm gonna ask Ozzy Moss, my new friend and favorite snake. Ozzy, this is very important to me personally. Can you help carry my very good friend Valmira until we find a way to respectfully deal with her remains, or, much more likely, preserve her so that she can be resurrected at a future date and time?
Yes, wouldn't that mean you don't have much time?
We don't. We have to go. We have to move very quickly.
Silbur says, I thought you'd never ask. You're like, you never did ask, or we never did ask. And then he walks past Jacoby, and he goes into this crossroads section, and then you see him starting to chant, and he's pointing this direction. Oops, sorry, that's the circle tool. He's pointing this direction is what I was trying to do. Up
into the big scary room.
And then as he's doing that, he slowly walks at like quarter speed of what you normally would, keeping his hands outstretched, kind of just like expecting you to pick up on what he's doing.
No idea what he's doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow him just to like keep an eye on him, trusting Ozzy Moss with my good friend.
But before this happens, Eustace, Cizir beckons you to come inside of this room.
And I also have Voldy with me.
You bring Voldy with you. Okay, well, Voldy is still kind of coming to terms with who he is, and he he's sort of sticking with Cizir, just out of lack of any other ideas.
Yeah. Which is what I did. I dragged him out of that room so that way he could be with Cizir. Because he's right next to Ozzy Moss.
Okay, Eustace, as you walk into this room, you see that there are multiple chambers. One is empty. the other 5 are filled with humanoids. As you're walking through this room, you notice that all of them are dead. Wait! Hang on. This one here. Something different about this one.
Howdy, Valmira.
Sorry. Sorry.
Okay. I guess I'll drag the humanoid out.
As you drag the humanoid out, it starts to cough and splutter.
Mind if I do a medicine check?
Go for it.
Okay, that's terrible. That was a 5.
It's undead. Kill it.
Why did you poke that? Oh my god! Oh god! What are you looking for?
The humanoid responds exactly like what you just heard.
Survived all of this and you poke me like that! Wait, how did you get down here?
What's your name?
What's your name?
Ah, manners. Got it. Well, my name's Eustace. And you are?
Becknu.
Hey. Do you know where you are?
I know exactly where I am. Do you know where you are? That's the question. No one, what is it? No one simply wanders into the throne room of Rothnisi. So I take it you did not either, Eustace. Do you come with friends? Are you alone? And I'm doing like a weird, so this is, it's clearly a halfling. Female. Younger, a little younger than middle-aged. But, she's not walking around like Tarzan, but kind of, like crouched down, like animalistic-like. Or if you've ever, like, watched The Wild Thornberries, the younger brother that was the missing link. Like that.
Yeah.
That's the name Vaughn to ring a bell.
And like,
Yes?
if most people describe like a young woman with flowers in her hair, you're like, oh, cute hipster girl. No, this is more like a ghillie suit. But like with jungle flowers kind of stuck in places. And like she has dreads, but like you can't tell if they were like intentionally made or, not. But they hold those flowers really well. And like the leaves.
Equal
And
parts
I'm
flowers
dressed
and
in
dirt.
hides.
Ring a bell? Does name Thrawn ring a bell?
I think it does. Sorry, Dan. It does. Like, if I'm doing everything I'm doing with, like, Dendar and Rosnisi and all that, I would know of this, right?
Yeah, probably. This Thrawn thing has probably happened. Well, you've been a prisoner that kind of got forgotten about down here right after Thrawn took over Rosnisi, and that's why your compatriots here are all dead. So you probably have some idea of what's been going on, but you've been wasting away the whole time.
Yeah, I heard of him. Pretty sure it's the jerk that brought me here.
Friend or
Had me
foe?
brought here. Did he bring you here too?
What I should do with you?
Well, it depends on what I should do with you.
We're here to give it up a curse to free slaves in prison. We got halflings?
You have halflings? You're not a halfling. And what do you speak of a curse? What do you know of curses? I say as I'm both like indignant yet inquisitive.
Great roleplay.
Imagine like an actual 6-year-old. Like, what do you know of curses?
Well, let me just walk you over to my fellow friends.
Why are you working with them? No. And I have
This is like
what
out of
looks
his depths
like
here. It's like,
a stick about this long. So I'm gonna keep using this for right now.
I'm gonna get you a baseball bat for your shillelagh.
Well, it's about, shush, I know what I'm doing. And like, yeah. So I whip it out from underneath. You don't see the holster because it's just like hair and vines. And I'm like, wow. Hey, first off, well, why are you working with these two? What do you mean, come with you? The last time I came with somebody, well, it wasn't intentional, obviously.
Oh, God. Crazy.
This is great.
And to where? You
I go
come
back
with
and
people? Surely you did not come here alone.
I sat
Although,
down in front of her and say,
does he look foolish to me? Do I do insight? Do I do perception?
You could definitely do
"Something's
either.
not right with
I think insight would be to like determine if his intentions
Absolutely.
are ill or not. That would be insight.
15 to see if he's a fool.
Oh, I'm
If he
definitely
has
a fool.
foolish intentions.
I'm out of my depth. I don't know what to do with this person. It's like,
Do you want to roll
I
against
feel like
it?
I should trust
Eustace?
you as much as you should trust me, and I don't know how I feel
my
about that.
character to roll.
It's like persuasion or deception. Probably.
Persuasion. That's an 8.
Val, you probably. I don't know. I forgot what we were rolling for.
I rolled an insight to see if he had foolish intentions.
There we go. Well, probably not, but he's not doing the. I don't know. He's having trouble convincing you.
Mind if I just do something that might help you out here in this situation?
First,
It's like,
we stop by getting out of this room.
that's why I've been trying to get you to do.
Shut up! Listen, come with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Large and in
Walk through the
charge.
door. But I'm walking backwards so I can see that you. All I know is that you are clearly working with two snake people.
What's your character's
Beyond
name?
T. Beknu, Beknu.
Oh, this is awesome. I'm gonna need that for a while. I'll make you a new token when I get a chance.
Yeah.
You should have control over that one.
Okay, so if I step out,
It's I forward and to your left.
and I go forward and to the right.
Okay, I'm going to mumble under my breath like, remember.
Oh no! I'm fine. Snake pits don't bother me.
I need you to do a wisdom saving throw for me.
Wow.
Is this one of those spells that I know you're gonna be casting on me?
Yeah. Oh wait, what do you mean?
19.
I'm just cursing under my breath.
Yeah.
Deception check,
Got it.
please.
I thought.
Jack him up.
Just so you
Also,
know, my
Eustace,
passive.
at some point you would probably realize, you know what? Maybe I'm not the party member to make first contact with.
No, I got a 19
He's
on
trying to
deception.
get me over there. I am not giving in.
I did get a 19 on deception though.
What do you think,
better
Liz?
keep it under your breath, son.
I'm walking away
But
from
just
back
realize
there.
that Liz doesn't have the ability to do this because I'm not cool enough.
Need your help over here.
Beknu, if you can theater the minded, and I'm not cool enough, and I did obviously drink way more water because my voice sounds like the devil, has a thick Australian accent.
Edwin, help.
What is going on? Jacoby, keep an eye on Silver. He's acting weirder than usual.
Poke.
Yeah, get him.
I'm gonna turn my camera off for this. Hang on.
Annoying halfway
When do I?
lady
Okay,
over
when do
there.
I see Deadland?
Help.
Eustace,
Okay.
who is this? What's going on, man? Do I? What?
I pulled her out to save her. She started yelling at me.
You auntie and cannibal halflings. That's who you're trying to convince me to go with? Nodded. I'll go back to the snakes.
I'm gonna talk to her in halfling and say, like, no, listen, sorry. He's just the weird guy in the group.
A group of weird guys? I feel like it would be someone who speaks like Cotillion Spanish going to Mexico or like Guatemala and being like, listen, I know exactly what to say. You're just a troop of weird guys?
No. I mean, yeah, kind of, but he's the weird one. He's the weirdest. We are here to destroy. Like, I'm a champion of Yandala. We are here to destroy this necromancer and then end the death curse. Our friend just died, so we're all a little messed up. We're very worried about her. We can't bring her back until this death curse is solved. So, like, pardon us if we're all a little off. My very best friend Valmira just died, and we're trying to figure out what to do.
I'm like leaning over the snake pit, thinking that like getting closer to you is gonna help me here.
Oh, by this point, the snakes are all dead, so I get rid of the bonfire.
Yeah, I would agree. They're probably all dead. You cooked them. It smells a lot worse in here.
How down is that pit?
50 feet.
God. Oh.
Okay, never mind.
Snake actually tastes pretty good. I think it smells
No,
pretty
I
nice.
bet some of those are actually pretty good because there's a good smoke on the top of them. So the ones in the bottom that just like slow cooked, and they're like, unfortunately, it's a little further down. I'm sorry. I know you just said your friend died. I think I picked up on most of that. Wow. Too bad she didn't get some of the snake down here at the bottom of the pit before she.
I don't like you. You are being incredibly disrespectful to my dead friend who just died. You know what? Forget you. I'm going in here.
Wait. What do you mean just died? How just is just?
I mean,
can't hear you from all the way over there.
Oh, look at Eustace. Juice.
Becky.
Whatever your name.
Becky.
It's Becky.
How did she just die? Just die? Explain.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I
Was
think
it
he's kind of hearing
recent?
for the first time too, actually.
No, I saw them all crying over the situation after.
Yeah, he was
when
in
I
the
went
room
back to
after
the
I
room.
died.
But I
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
see the death.
Was
I
it
heard the big
recent?
boom boom. Like, maybe like 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
We're kind of on a hurry right here, though.
Oh, I am too.
Oh, great! Join us.
You should join me.
Okay, I'll join you. I'm going this way. I turn
Then
around.
what should happen?
I'll lead you. I'll be your guide, ma'am.
Well, what about the other people?
I walk out. And then I go back in the room. Oh yeah, they're all dead. Then I go back.
Right. Okay. I'm sorry. Look. Wait.
Chris.
she teleported again?
Jacoby, this whole time, Silbur has just been standing at the entrance of that room with a fireball ready to just unload into that room. He's concentrating. Yeah, he's concentrating quite seriously and quite hard. And he says out of the corner of his mouth to you, "What is taking them so long?"
They're so slow, don't worry. They're so slow.
Like, hurry up!
Moving,
Ready
keep moving.
to carpet bomb this room.
What is my move speed?
Run!
Gedlin comes
Wait.
back. I'm gonna go to Zorn, and I assume Davri, who's also down here, and be like, "Hey, new problem to deal with. Eustace found some crazy girl in a dungeon somewhere. I don't know. Zorn, I think it's about to pop off. Can you give me more life? Because I'm coughing up blood, not doing so good."
Well, I
It's
thought I
a-
was the squishy one.
You're
Can I
about
get
to
a-
be squished.
Quick
Okay,
perception.
Can I catch up? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Quick perception check from anyone in the group. Just anyone. Other than Vecnu, she wouldn't have the context for this. Sorry.
21.
21?
Yes.
Cizir and Voldy are just gone.
They're probably just rescuing everyone else.
I'm gonna stab both of them next time I see them. This is their fault somehow.
Everything comes down to stabbing
Silver, I
or
think
Eldritch
we're
Blast.
I have 2 tricks, and I will use both of them to make myself feel better.
Silver, Galen needs some targets. I think we're ready.
First,
Proving all this.
you're perfectly on task, unlike everybody else. Right up there with Silver.
Okay. Well, with that,
Well, then I'm already a bit spent, so if you need more HP, I know we just found healing potions. I suggest we use those in case you go down again. I need to start saving the stuff.
All right, that sounds perfectly good. 44 plus 4. I will chug 1 and see where that gets me. That was absolutely atrocious. 8
Yeah,
plus 4
it's
is
not going to be as
12.
much as you're going to want.
12. Heal. Oh, I hate to do this again. What am I saying? I got a healing spell. Cure wounds. I'll cure wounds myself. At least once. Another 8. I hate to do this. Yeah, I'm gonna pound the last healing potion. My last healing potion. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, roll high! That was not high. Alright, well, it's better than nothing, is what it is.
all right, narratively, this is what's going to happen. You see Silbor step 1 foot in, one stride into the room, and he says, "What in the 9 hells?" And then that's the end of the session.
Oh, well, wait. Can I try something real quick?
Oh, sure, go for it.
I'm holding
Okay,
up.
so how close am I to Gedlin and the body of Valmira?
You're close to Gedlin. Ozymoss probably would be somewhere in your midst. He's got the body.
Okay, cool. Never mind then. I'm gonna
Well,
take.
I will tell you, be nice to my new snake friend. Already don't like you. So mean.
I'm gonna look at Ozzy Osbourne and may I? And point to the body.
What is it you wish to do?
I must observe something before I know what I can do.
I thought we ended the session.
Let's pick it up there. Liz, let's talk
Okay,
on
I
that.
want I want to see if if she's too injured, if I can think I can get her back to my clan to be
Okay.
saved. I just want to look at her real
That's
quick.
thoughtful. Yeah, do a quick medicine check, and then we'll
right,
wrap
cool.
it up.
Hearing that you might have some way to help Gedlin or help Valmira, Gedlin's attitude completely changes. And
Only an 8.
You know what? I'm gonna roll with this. Vecnu, you're not sure. You don't have a solid yes or no. You do have a lead on the only way to revive any character that is all of Faerun, and that person is in Chult, within the couple 100 miles of where you are right now. You have a lead on that. And I'll give you the information after the session.
You don't know till you try, and I blow this dog whistle wooden thing on my neck and sit back and wait.
And before I forget, when I'm behind Silver, I notice that he is preparing to cast a fireball, so I'm preparing to cast a fireball next to him as well.
Oh, neat. Okay. I'm gonna call it there for the night.
Okay.
Let's get some XP out. So, obviously, meta, this was orchestrated. This was obviously not an accident.
What?
What?
No way.
So
What do you mean?
surprising. I just never
A
saw that
poison
coming.
vial that does 60 damage?
Dude, you guys made it so hard to kill her. You're like, no, we'll go in and take damage. We'll go in and we'll hit it like
5 times get out of the room.
I'm not gonna lie. I was really I was not expecting this to be where Valmira goes down. I was expecting she was gonna go down during the main boss fight. So I was I gotta back my girl up.
For reasons I can't explain, that wouldn't work. And so I needed to fit it in much sooner than that. But you all get 460 XP. It's not a ton of XP today, but it's something.
You write that down for me, Zach?
I will record that for you. Yes.
Also, Liz and I were kind of doing it on the fly as well. I didn't know exactly what we should do, and we were trying to converse a little bit to try to work it out. And I think you did a great job of bringing in your new character. I was not prepared for that. That was really cool.
Thank you.
So
She
next,
doesn't have a high charisma. She's not a people person. So it's hard to run that line between being standoffish, but wanting to be part of a team. But yeah.
yeah. What kind of a token should I make for you? Like you said, it's a halfling, right?
Yes.
And she's like
That looks like a wild person.
Okay.
Hold on,
If you want, I can help
split-
you make get one of those AI generated images that looks like what you want.
Well,
Oh, that'd be great.
Go later. I have one of those apps, and I'm trying to get a good picture, but I don't know. They're all either too intense or way too cutesy.
Sure. Whatever you find that you like, send it my way. I'll just put a little token circle around it, make it round, upload it into the tabletop, and then I'll replace this one because she does not look at all like the one you described. Also, has your character been invited to the campaign yet?
I think I built it in the campaign.
Okay.
I think. Hold on.
Let's find out here.
What
yeah, you did.
What part of the builder page? Yeah, because I don't get all the cool stuff I do without being in the campaign.
Right.
Is it that you set okay, I want to level up by XP?
Oh yeah, I'll fix
It's
it for
the
you.
very first page.
The very first page?
I can fix it for you.
Okay.
Yeah, we want to turn off milestone and make it XP, and then we also want to
Yes.
allow any homebrew content. Oh, good. You're good to go. Next time you reload, it should reflect that.
Okay, so let me go back to the character then.
And then Zach, how much XP in total does everyone have?
Total XP should be 72,004.
72,000.
Oops. That
And
is
can you do me a
too
favor?
much. Yeah.
Next time we get XP, can you just add 6 XP?
Everybody add 6 XP.
just for my own weird. I want the numbers to look more even. I know it's weird.
I don't know how we got off. Like, I never did that on purpose.
I think it was a holdover from when we were like splitting XP differently or something. I don't know.
Yeah, something weird happened, because I'll tell you right now, that's still gonna bother Zach, because I'll be at 9 instead of 10.
Okay, so add one more to you.
I took one less than everybody at one point, so like we were splitting it. Funny.
Yeah, I had the same thing. But now we're all at 72,010.
I'm still at 9. Screw you guys.
As long as you never bring it up again, we won't have a problem.
I'm just gonna keep sending you screenshots every time.
Okay. Well, I'm
Wouldn't
gonna
it be
have
funny
to...
if I missed a level by 1 XP? Like, that'd be absurd.
Sure would.
I would love that. I would love that so much.
I would roll with it, but like, oh my god.
I'll have to orchestrate some crazy XP for all of you.
Watching our XP, yeah.
One
all
day
get
you kill a whole
400
bunch of
XP
monsters
except
and you're
for
like,
Jared.
you all get 10 XP even though you killed 30 monsters tonight. And that should set you perfectly to all level up except for Jared. Okay. Liz, I will be in contact with you and just work out some more details. And I'm glad it didn't come off as super dumb the way I did it. I didn't really want to kill Valmira. I like Valmira.
I did
She had a death wish.
We need a new tank now.
What's that?
We're gonna need a new tank now.
She never really tanked anyway, so.